All right, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you coming on and spending some time with me on these certificate workshops. As you know, we do them first off to, of course, make us better travel agents, learn how to sell the products for our vendors, different destinations, etc. But a lot of times we get amazing perks out of the deal. In this case, Cunard does give free cruises. So let's complete the entire course. I am recording it, so if for any reason it is, as you know, a long course. So if for any reason you miss any, I do record and they're here on my YouTube channel. So if you don't have that, here it is. So I have posted part 3 and we are now on part 4. So again, I always want to tell everybody you can do these all on your own also, but they're kind of fun to do as a class because that way we all help each other on the test, right? Who loves to take tests? Not me. So hopefully we'll get through 6 of them today. We have 2 required and 4 elective to get to our captain rank. So here's the curriculum. So we've got first officer already. We got staff captain. We're hopefully going to get captain. And then our last one is Commodore. Okay, so we're on a roll and hopefully we'll get these kicked out this, well, it's going through April, okay? But hopefully we'll finish in April and then we'll start another cruise line. So thank you for joining me. Let's go ahead and get started. So hopefully everybody here is in the same place, 2 required and 4 elective. So we'll go down and we'll just, I don't know, since we have 6 today, I don't know if we want to do, one 20-minute and then one 15-minute instead of the 35-minute since we have 4 electives. Let's see how long the electives are. Yeah, those are 15, 15, and 25. I mean, eventually we'll have to do these 25 ones and stuff. But since we want to get through 6 today, maybe even skip over and do these 4 15 ones. Now we only have 2 of the required right now. So you guys tell me what you want to start on. Again, 2 required today and 4 electives. Let's hopefully get those kicked out. So you want to do the grills? You want to just do 2 of the 15 now since we have 4 over here that we have to do?
Let's do our 2 electives, whichever the lesser, the 2 electives, then that just give us our 4 15s.
4 electives. So 2 required. So you want to do the 2 required here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Which one?
Okay. So 215 here, huh? So do you guys want to do accommodations, dining, White Star, or Queen Anne accommodations?
Accommodations and dining.
Accommodations and dining sounds good to me too. Yeah.
Accommodations and dining. Okay.
Yeah.
Those 2 today. And then we'll go down and pick out our electives when we're done. All
Okay.
right. So accommodations by Cunard.
Perfect.
Every suite and stateroom is a personal oasis of calm and learn more. All right, full screen, put your name in. You hush up and get start. All right. I logged into OneSource Cunard, but only see free.
Oh, mine's still spinning.
Wayne, what you want to do is go to Cunard up at the top, and then go to the training. So if somebody can help him, that would be great.
Make sure we find. Wait a minute. We're on accommodations, right?
Yeah, we're on accommodations, the first one.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Luxury redefined, every suite and stateroom, personal oasis of calm. So whenever guests choose, they'll discover plenty of thoughtful details, including the accommodations, helping to create a welcoming home away from home. All staterooms and suites have private bathrooms, Penhaligon's toiletries, plus a hairdryer, a safe, 2-pin US and 3-pin UK plug sockets, and tea and coffee making facilities. Can you guys hear me and can you guys see my screen? Our double staterooms boast king size beds or twins if preferred, and our single staterooms offer generously sized single beds. Complimentary room service is available 24 hours a day, and regular steward service ensures staterooms and suites are always pristine. All right, the accommodations on all 3 queens. So they all have this. Inside staterooms, perfect for guests who are looking to spend most of their time exploring the ship. It's offering great value for money, a luxurious place to rest after a day of discovery. Ocean view staterooms allow natural daylight and magical views of the seas to be enjoyed. Guests will relax in classic comfort with sumptuous cotton sheets, bathrobes, and slippers. Balcony staterooms offer guests stunning seascapes with ever-changing views. With outdoor seating, it's perfect for guests who want to wake up with the sea breeze. Since Britannia staterooms offer a spacious retreat for solo travelers with an inviolable central location close to many of the most popular public rooms on board, perfect for social butterflies. Britannia Club guests can enjoy the view from their private balcony or the comfort of their luxurious stateroom, in addition to exclusive personal touches and the added benefit of single-seat dining. Princess Grill's suites take travel to a whole new level of indulgence, where guests can enjoy personal service, abundant space in which to relax, a private lounge, and beautiful terraces. Queen Grill's suites are enclaves of style and privacy, and everything designed around the guests, including beautifully appointed large suites in the most desirable locations and the personal service of a butler. All our ships offer specially designed accessible staterooms for guests with disabilities. Facilities in accessible staterooms include wheelchair access and wider doors. And it's all about choice. So whatever your client's preference, there's a suite or stateroom on board our ships, which is just right for them. There's a choice of Britannia or Britannia Club staterooms or Princess Grill and Grill staterooms. Take a picture, guys, because a lot of times they'll take, they'll say, what room is this? What room is that? So that way you can see the different ones. Okay, Britannia. The Britannia experience anything but ordinary, famous White Star service beginning from the moment the guests step on board, have their luggage delivered to their stateroom where sparkling wine awaits. You've got a single stateroom, grade K, from anywhere from 133 to 183 square feet. Both ocean view and inside single staterooms our solo travelers can enjoy a generous width bed, bathroom with shower, and plenty of storage space. All the luxuries of the Britannia experience are found here. So that's nice for single, solo travelers. You have an inside stateroom, grade 1 from 152 square feet, perfect for the good night's sleep with 2 twin beds or 1 king size. Desk, chair, private bathroom with the shower, and in some staterooms, 3rd and 4th beds are upper berths cleverly concealed in the ceiling when not in use. So they can drop down, it looks like up here. Okay. All right, inside atrium view stateroom. So this is only on the Queen Mary 2, okay? 159 square feet. Exclusively on Queen Mary 2, guests can enjoy the luxury of an inside stateroom with a view, with a window overlooking the atrium. There are just 6 of these types of stateroom on board, okay? So that's the atrium inside on the Queen Mary 2. Ocean view stateroom, E and F grade, 159 square feet, 2 twin beds or 1 king, shower and living room, 3rd and 4th guests. Upper berths are available in some staterooms. Most ocean view staterooms have a picture window, while those located forward will have a large porthole. Sheltered balcony stateroom. All right, Queen Mary 2 again only. 269 square feet. Sheltered balconies have unobstructed views and are protected from the elements. The all-metal surrounds of the balcony affords complete privacy. You have balcony staterooms. Grade B, 228 square feet. Guests can enjoy wonderful views thanks to glass-fronted balconies, 2 twin beds or 1 king bed, seating area, private bathroom with shower, and in some, the sofa converts to a 3rd berth. Grade D as above, however, lifeboats obstruct the view. Okay, so they can get, probably a cheaper room, but the lifeboats obstruct the view, but they'll still have their balcony. All right, and last, Britannia stateroom facilities. So benefits. All Britannia Experience guests, regardless of stateroom grade, have received the following as standard. Bathroom with shower, stocked with toiletries including Penhaligons, Quercus range of shampoo, conditioner, shower gel, moisturizer, as well as cotton swabs and shower cap. Half a bottle of sparkling wine in an ice bucket. Anyway, only half a bottle. No. Awaiting them in their stateroom on arrival. A daily fresh fruit on request. Bathrobes and slippers for guests to use during the cruise. Tea and coffee making facilities in the stateroom. Complimentary tea and coffee juice and soft serve ice cream available in the buffet at all times. And first or second seating dining in the Britannia restaurant, 24-hour complimentary room service, and nightly turn down service with a chocolate on the pillow. Okay, so again, that's, I think, a test question. Britannia benefits, they get a chocolate on the pillow. All right. So we got through those. Now we're doing the club, Britannia Club. Relaxed comfort with extras to enjoy. Britannia Club staterooms feature spacious private balcony for those with more discerning requirements to achieve a perfect night's sleep. There's a pillow concierge menu. Britannia Club guests enjoy the option to dine when they choose in the intimate atmosphere of the single seating Britannia Club restaurant. You have the Britannia Club balcony stateroom, 248 square feet. Club balcony staterooms comfortable and generously sized, feature 2 twin beds or 1 king size bed, as well as seating area. Private balcony offers the perfect place to relax and enjoy the fantastic sea views, as these staterooms are located on high decks. Relaxed comfort with extras to enjoy. Britannia Club. Oh, I already read that. Sorry. So the club stateroom benefits. In addition to the amenities offered to Britannia guests, club benefits now include prime location staterooms, a full bottle of sparkling wine as welcome aboard rather than half. All Britannia Club staterooms come with a private balcony, pillow concierge menu offering 7 different types of pillows, invitation to the captain's welcome reception for the grill's guests, cruise duration dependent, single seating dining in the exclusive Britannia Club restaurant where their assigned table awaits them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Dinner is served between 6:30 and 9, and guests can also choose from an additional a la carte menu. All right, next we have the Princess Grill. An indulgent escape into a private world, the Cunard Grill's experience invite guests to savor enhanced levels of comfort and service at sea with larger, beautifully appointed rooms, all in prime locations and with private balconies. Princess Grill is the first grade of accommodations to offer a full-size tub in the bathroom. You have the Queen Mary 2. So here, Princess Grill, Queen Mary 2, you have 381 square feet, a little bigger. Suites with abundant space located on high decks offering fabulous views over the seas. Access to the exclusive Girls Lounge and Terrace makes guests feel real special. And bathrooms with combined shower and tub. You have the Queen Elizabeth and Queen Victoria. So Queen Victoria, Queen Elizabeth, Princess Grill Suite, 335 square feet, spacious and indulgent in prime midship locations, separate living space. These suites are the first grade to offer a bathroom with combined tub and shower, access to a sizable outdoor grill, terrace, an alfresco dining option, and an intimate grill lounge also await. And then Princess Grill benefits. So in addition to the amenities offered to Britannia Club benefits, Britannia Club guests, Princess Grill benefits also include access to the grill lounge and grill's outdoor terrace, a full bottle of sparkling wine, chocolates on arrival to welcome them on board, fresh fruit replenished daily, Illy coffee machine, marble bathrooms, full-size tub, exclusive Penhaligons toiletries, private balcony, comfortable furniture, velour, bathroom and slippers for use during the cruise, single seating, dining in the exclusive Princess Grill restaurant where their assigned table awaits them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner between 6:30 and 9. Okay, so you guys got that? Let me put my phone in. Okay. Hey. All right, we got through that. Now we're going to do the Queen's Grill. All right, the ultimate Cunard experience. Quite simply, traveling in a Cunard Queen's Grill suite takes everything guests love about Cunard to the highest level of luxury. We encourage them to think of it as their private address at sea. So the Queen's Grill suite, look at that. 484 square feet. Queen's Grill Suite guests enjoy these superbly appointed suites with the separate living space and service of a personal butler. Q7 suites on board the Queen Mary 2 are all wheelchair accessible and have a roll-in shower instead of a tub. Okay, so Q7 on the Queen Mary 2 has the accessible travel. The Grill Penthouse, Queen's Grill Penthouse. Grade Q4, Queen Mary 2, grade Q3 and Q4 is the Queen Victoria and Queen Elizabeth. 508 to 758 square feet. Wow. These suites with private balconies occupy inviolable midship positions in addition to the Queen's Grill benefits. Guests who book Q4 and above receive priority tender services. You have the Queen's Grill Grand and Master Suite. So Queen Elizabeth and Queen Victoria only from 1,100 square feet. These are the most sumptuous suites on Queen Victoria and Queen Elizabeth. These suites can be found at the aft with unrivaled views or midship in the prime location. Plenty of room to entertain both inside and out. They feature with twin marble bathrooms. All right, Queen Grill Duplex. All right, this is 1471 to 2249. That's the size of a house. Wow, kind of cool. Look, it has a staircase. Situated at the aft of the ship, Queen Mary 2's most lavish suites include an expansive private deck, spiral staircase to the second floor king-size bedroom, complete with twin bathrooms, twin and 2 dressing rooms. Windows spanning both floors afford amazing views. Dang. You bring the whole family, huh? I don't know if I missed some of these, but so here's the upper floor. Okay, the master suite. You can overlook. They have the bathroom. And this is the lower floor. So bring the whole family. All right, Queen's Grill Royal Suite, 769 square feet. These 2 forward-facing suites do not have balconies, but walls of windows in the living areas that give spectacular views of what lies ahead. And one of the royal suites is an accessible cabin. And then the benefits that you get with the Queen's Grill benefits. So in addition to the amenities offered on Princess Grill guests, Queen Grill benefits also include a personal butler. So again, pay attention to that. Marble bathrooms and shower, whirlpool tub, exclusive Penhaligons toiletries, chilled bottles, champagne and chocolates on arrival. Queen Grill menu served course by course in their suite. Complimentary in-suite bar stocked with 2 bottles of wine or spirits of choice and soft drinks. Dine when they choose an award-winning Queen's Grill restaurant between 6:30 and 9. Personalized stationery. Use of an iPad for guests in Q1 to Q4 on board Queen Mary 2 and Q1 and Q2 on board the other 2 queens. All right. I think we finished that one. Next. All right, so navigating the deck plans. All right, so Cunard decks are all numbers, no letters. The higher the number, the higher the deck. So all stateroom numbers start with the deck number they are on. So this would be deck 10, deck 7, deck 6. All even numbers are on the port side, left side of the ship. Okay. All odd numbers are on the starboard side, right side of the ship. Okay, so port and starboard. Handy hint. If you remember which side is which, because the words even, port, and left all have 4 letters. Even, port, and left. So the front of the ship is forward, middle is midship, and back is aft. Okay. Stateroom and suite numbers run consecutively from forward to aft on the ship. 7002 is the first stateroom on deck 7, and next is 7004, 706, and so on towards the aft. Remember, inside numbers always run consecutive, so 7044 is next to 7048, as 7046 is an inside stateroom opposite. So, if in doubt, have your Cunard brochure close to hand. All right, so you guys got that? Left, right, left. You can remember which side because of the words. Even, port, and left, I'll have 4. Okay, even, port, and left, I'll have 4. Okay. All right, accommodation grades. All accommodation grades are made up of 2 characters. This is consistent throughout the fleet to make it even simpler. Ships are segmented into 5 sections: the aft, mid forward, and forward. 2 sections horizontally, high and low, with the promenade deck being the divider. So the first character indicates a stateroom type. Q is Queen's Grill, P, Princess Grill, A, Britannia Club balcony, B, balcony, O, obstructed. E, ocean view, F, obstructed, G, deluxe inside, and I, standard inside. Singles, K, ocean view, L, inside. Second character, except for grill suites and Britannia, indicates the stateroom location on the ship. So with A being the most midship position. All right. So, I guess that's A. Okay. I hope you guys are catching all this, right? Grill suites and Britannia Club staterooms are graded numerically, 1 being highest grade. Sheltered balconies on Queen Mary 2, which are located in the hull itself, are indicated using letters U, V, Y, and Z. They are unique to Queen Mary 2 and are not found on the other 2 ships. Okay. So Britannia example, high midship balcony, BB. Okay, midship, high balcony. Forward balcony, BF, and midship inside. So IA or IB. MB, IB, AB. 1 being highest grade. Okay, so 1A or 1B. All right, Britannia.
I'm lost.
I know. That's why I said
I'm lost.
take a picture to try to.
Yeah, really.
You know.
So this is one of the slides that's remember it's going to be on the test thing.
Yeah. They're gonna say, you know, where
They're going to quiz us on
be.
that, for sure.
All right, Britannia Club and Grill Suite examples. So Queen's Grill Suites, Queen 1 through Queen 7. Q1 through Q7. Princess is P1 and P2. And then Britannia Club A1 and A2. All right, Queen Mary 2 sheltered balconies are positioned in the hull, graded as above, dependent on their location. And that's the U, B, Y, and Z. Okay, well, let's hope we pass that side of it. All right, deck plans. To help you locate perfect stateroom for your clients at different grades, all have different colors. Deck number and location on the ship are shown, and whether it is on high or low deck. Most stable part of the ship is midship and may be considered the best location for those new to cruising. And for the best view, a high deck is always recommended because they can overlook, right? Midship is good because it's not as crazy, you know, floating around, flying around, etc. The key to the symbols are shown to help you inform and assist your customer choices, such as wheelchair accessible. Third berth is a sofa bed, obstructed views, and many more. So you have here a lift. This indicates 2 lower berths, 1 upper berth. Indicates third berth is a single sofa bed. Indicates third and fourth berth are single sofa bed and 1 upper bed. Staterooms have views obstructed by lifeboat. Views partially obstructed by lifeboat and wheelchair accessible. Okay. Again, I probably have to look it up. All right, wealth of accommodation choice on board Cunard. Britannia staterooms offer comfort style single inside ocean view balcony and Britannia Club balcony staterooms. The grills offer the ultimate travel experience for guests who book Princess Grill or Queen's Grill suites. So you have Britannia staterooms. Britannia guests comprise 87.5% of our guests on board, with welcoming extras as standard. Sparkling wine on arrival, bathroom and slippers, daily turn down service with a pillow on the pillow chocolate surely is a perfect introduction to Cunard for newcomers. Britannia Club balcony staterooms feature spacious private balconies in prime locations. Britannia Club guests also have the option to dine when they choose in the intimate atmosphere of Britannia Club restaurant. The grill for Princess Grill guests make up just 12.5% of guests on board. The Princess Grills invite guests to savor enhanced levels of comfort and service at sea with larger, beautifully appointed rooms, all in prime locations and with private balconies. And then Queen's Grill, traveling in a Cunard Queen's Grill suite takes everything our guests love about Cunard to the highest level of luxury. Accommodation guide and resources, a guide is in resources above, and you can print and save for your reference. All right, magnificent ships, visit the finest, has true sense of occasion, always a wealth of choice with accommodations, and easy for uncrowded spaces, the freedom of choice, time for you and your guests to relax, enjoy a book, learn to taste wine, mix cocktails, paint, dance, it's entirely their choice, only on Cunard. All right, our dedicated travel portal, One Source Travel Agent Center contains everything you need to learn about, sell, and book Cunard voyages. Take a look and explore. Again, you have your Polar Online user guides, training videos, brand resources, destination marketing tools, sales programs, access to visuals and videos, Cunard deals, the latest fares, weekly focuses, etc., and brochures, posters, letterheads, etc. All right, everybody ready to take their test? Let's do this. All right, drop and drag the accommodation grade to the correct description. Okay, outdoor seating, so that's not inside. Okay, so they're probably out of order. Thank you. All right, takes travel to a whole new where guests can enjoy personal service, abundant plus private lounge and beautiful terrace. Natural daylight, guests will relax in comfort, sumptuous, perfect for guests who look to spend their time exploring the ship. That's in the inside one. How do you do it? Let's see. That not right? Like that.
I think you click one and then click the other, maybe. Oh no, it says drag and drop. Never mind.
I think you have to put it inside of the next to the gray box. Yeah, right there.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Ah, there you go.
All right. Takes travel to a whole new level, indulgent, personal service, abundant space, access to private lounge and beautiful terrace. I would probably say that's either the princess or the queens. Let me try princess. I don't know if it's going to accept it, if it's right or wrong. Natural daylight, magical views can enjoy. Guests will relax in comfort. Natural daylight, magical views of the sea can be enjoyed. Maybe balcony.
I think that's Ocean View.
You think it's Ocean View?
This is natural daylight. Yes.
Okay, here, enjoy a private balcony. So maybe that's the balcony. Guests enjoy never-changing views, outdoor seating, perfect for guests who want to wake up with a sea breeze. That's probably balcony, right? Maybe the Brittany Club has a private balcony. And Queen's Grill. Let's try that. Anybody have anything different? Maybe
I'm not to that one yet. I don't have that one myself. Yeah,
okay, maybe take a picture.
I did.
All right, let's
That's
try
okay.
it and see.
Cross your fingers.
Correct. Yay.
Yay. Got it. Cool.
All right. All adult Britannia guests receive complimentary welcome drink of sparkling wine in their state.
It's true.
That's true.
Mhm.
Even a half a bottle.
Even a half. You got that
Yep,
right.
a half
I'd like
a
to know what that's all
bottle.
about. Wonder what that's all about. The half a bottle bit.
All right, what are the opening times for restaurant?
6 to 9.
Yep, 6:30 to 9. Was it 6 to 9 or 6:30 to 9?
It was 6:30.
It's
6:30 to 9.
Yep.
Correct.
Yep.
All right, which are found in all staterooms.
Oh, bathroom slippers, yep.
Is this in all staterooms, or is that just the
I don't think the pen belly and
only
toilet.
the higher end ones?
All
Yeah.
of them didn't have a
Didn't have what? Bathrooms?
I was thinking of that bathroom with the shower. All of them had a shower, but not a bathtub. That's what it was, a bathtub.
Right.
I think that's right. I think you got it.
No,
Oh,
incorrect.
darn it. My fault. My bad. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Let me know who gets that one right. Britannia Club is available on all 3 queens.
I got
That
that.
was
I said false, so it's true. I got it wrong. Good job.
Just booking which grade dine in a main restaurant that offers early and late dining sitting.
That's bookings. Oh, gosh.
Just maybe Britannia?
Britannia, yeah, let's try that.
Yeah,
Just-
that's right. What is the first
That's
letter for the
mine.
code for Britannia balcony? Would it be B for balcony?
I think. Not sure though.
Correct.
Yep.
Which staterooms are unique to the Queen Mary 2? Pick all that apply.
Unique.
Yep.
Club balconies.
The atrium.
Sheltered. The sheltered was for sure. Sheltered, I remember. Club balcony. Single.
I know
I think
responded to it a couple.
I think single stateroom
just-
also.
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
I think it was just the bell.
okay, let me
Sheltered
know
one.
who gets it right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, which grades of accommodations receive the pillow menu?
You see pillow menu. Oh, pillow menu.
Wasn't that the Queen's Grill?
It was the queen, yeah. The queen was like had a bunch of neat stuff. No, it's not.
That's all that applies, so it's probably the queens and the princess.
What price of guest make up the girl's experience? I don't remember seeing percentages.
I thought it was 25.5, if I
That's what
remember
I
the
was
percentage.
thinking. Nope.
Nope.
No,
Okay, I failed.
Maybe it's
Jesus.
12.5.
What is it?
Maybe it's 15.5.
Maybe it's 12.5.
12.5.
12.5. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one was 87, one was 12.5.
You didn't have the
Okay.
customer want the high mid shift. Your questions are different than mine. I didn't have
So,
any. I
okay.
failed too.
Well, let me know if you, because I'll probably get different ones now. Grade dine-in restaurant, early and late. That was the Britannia.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Late night dining. We got that wrong the last time. Yeah.
6:30
This is
to 9.
9. Yep, that's right.
Says
Do
12.5.
12.5. I think in 12.5.
Yeah.
Yes.
Britannia Club, all available to Queens.
True.
Yes.
Yes.
What's unique to the Queen Mary 2?
We only had that sheltered and the single, and I think it's probably.
Was
Well,
the
it wasn't the
atrium?
single. It was a club, and the shelter was all you had the first time. So
No, we did. Yeah, we did singled and sheltered and got that.
yeah. Hmm.
Are
I
the
know it's sheltered, one of them.
I think so.
Um,
I think the Queen.
Where was that?
Sure.
The atrium, stateroom.
I don't remember even seeing that one.
yeah, I don't remember that. Maybe that I know it's
I
sheltered.
remember it because you get to look out the window.
Right.
Queen Mary 2, yes. So it's the atrium,
Sheltered.
sheltered.
Uh,
Does Cunard offer single staterooms on their ships? See, like I told you, some of these questions. Yes, Cunard offers on, so single staterooms are on all of them, so it's not that.
hmm.
So it's a sheltered and the
The
atrium.
atrium. Okay.
All right, this one, did we get this right?
I think I got that one right. Yeah. It was,
Everything but the toiletries?
yep, exactly. Everything but that toiletries, because those are in
Nope.
this.
Mm.
Wait a minute. I thought you got that one right. Oh my Lord.
Oh my gosh. All right, here we go again. All right, so
Okay. Guess was the balcony. I took a copy.
The first, yeah, I did too. The first
balcony,
one's a balcony,
And
then the
then,
Queen's Grill,
mm-hmm. And then the
the
Princess Grill
Princess, Britannia Club, inside.
and Ocean View.
Yep.
thank you.
Light dining.
All right, so
That's
here's
my
the
question.
Yep, wants a
My question to you.
midship balcony. What grade is it?
Why it's P.
High midship balcony.
BB.
I did that one. I did BB. Yeah.
Well done. What is the first letter for a balcony?
B. I got that one right. Yep. The only one I got right. No,
All
but
of them get
teasing.
complimentary welcome, just only half a bottle
Yes.
though.
Yep.
All right, well, at least I passed that
Mm.
one. All right,
Okay. I'm just getting, because I didn't get some of the
Started.
questions.
no worries.
Yeah, same
Which
here.
grade of accommodations receives pillow menu and extra benefits as an extra benefit?
What is it?
Sitting.
Which grades of accommodation receive pillow menu as an extra benefit?
I think that's Queen and Princess.
Okay,
Mm.
incorrect.
Maybe all of them then.
Which one was that you just had? I'm sorry. The grades
Pillow.
of-
The pillow.
Which one got the pillow menu as the extra benefit? I missed that.
Yeah, we did too. We think it may be all of them.
No, it's
Okay.
everyone but Britannica.
It's not Britannia.
It's not
Yeah, that
Britannia.
one.
Thank you.
Yep. All the
It's
other three though.
other three, but Britannia. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
right. Hello. Thank you.
The early and late dining, is that on the Queen and the Princess?
Don't know.
Guest booking, which grade dine in a main restaurant that offers an early and late dining?
Mm.
Says Queen's Grill, Britannia Club, Britannia, or Princess?
Britannia.
I think
I just got that one
Thank
right.
you,
Queens.
thank you.
Going back to this one that you have to slide everything over. I had
For the staterooms, are unique. We had the atrium and the shelter.
Yes. For the Queen Mary 2.
Yes. Okay.
balcony.
And the club is available in all three queens. That's false.
Princess.
The Brendan Club is available in all three queens.
Yeah,
True.
yeah, I think so.
Virginia Club. Inside. Okay, guess it's it. Balcony Queens, Princess. Okay, submit. Ooh. Company guest receive compliment. Welcome to Ink. True. 6:30 to 9.
What other questions do you guys have?
I
I
failed.
pass.
Yay.
I failed.
Okay, let's get through it
Hello,
again.
I failed. Yay!
We want to make sure everybody passes.
I
Okay,
pass.
Here we go again. I clicked on okay.
I
This
pass.
is a Unity Queen Mary 2.
Read your questions out so we can.
Which staterooms are unique to the Queen Mary 2?
That's the shelter
Atrium?
and the atrium.
Atrium, those are those two. That's right. They have them turned around this time. The atrium was on the bottom last time. Okay. And then which of the following are all staterooms are standard? The tea and coffee maker, bathrobe, slippers. Is everything but, and I got this wrong, the pentacle awning, toiletries.
No, I got that wrong too, and
That's the one. I got that one wrong.
I did too.
What are the options for that one again? I remember I got it right. I'm trying to remember what they were.
Okay.
Maybe
It's
it's all of them. I don't know.
It was all
Yeah.
of them except for the toiletries.
Nope, that's wrong. I did that twice
Yeah.
now. That's
What were
wrong.
what were the other options?
Yeah,
on
read
there?
it again.
It's which of these are found in all staterooms as standard? Tea and coffee making facilities, bathroom and slippers for use during the cruise, safe hairdryer, US 2-pin and UK 3-pin plug sockets, the I'm saying it wrong, toiletries. I remember seeing that in the Queen thing, but private bathroom with shower.
So it's
Private
not
bathroom.
the toiletries and it's not the robe thing, I believe.
It isn't the
No.
toiletries and it isn't what?
The robe one. I think the
It's-
lowest level doesn't have that.
Yeah, but I think I got that right. Everything except that bathroom with the shower.
And the toiletries, right? Or did you leave?
I checked that
They
one.
all have showers. They don't all have bathtubs.
But they
Yeah.
all get those toiletries.
Yeah.
No, the toiletries are specialized, so not the toiletries and not the bathrooms. I think is the one that I
So it's
chose on
those
it.
two, the two last one on here then, okay. Nope, that's so wrong.
No, it's everything except the shower with
The
the
shower,
bathroom because
okay.
some of them had the tub.
If I have to do that one again, I'll remember that next time. Fashion is available at all three queens. True. I know that one.
Make sure to also take a picture
Remember
with
that
the
from
pass, guys,
before.
in case it
It's
does.
for the.
Oh.
Yep. If I've only gotten one wrong.
Was the percentage the 1225?
12.5, I
Yeah.
already did that one, yep. And guest booking which grade dine in a main restaurant that offers an early and late dining seating. I did Queen's Grill last time and I got that wrong. So the offers the early and late dining seating, whatever you want to do it. Guest booking which grade dine in a main restaurant that offers an early and late dining setting. It's Britannia, Queen's Grill, Britannia Club, Princess Grill. There's only one choice. I think. I lose you guys? No, I didn't. Lose ya. So I'm going to say I did Princess Grill last time, so I'm going to take eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Cody.
Say your question one more time.
It's guest bookings, which grade, when guests are booking, which grade dine in a main restaurant that offers an early and late dining sittings. In other words, they can dine early and late in which main restaurant? Is it Britannia, Queen's Grill, Britannia Club, Princess Grill?
I believe it's the Britannia.
Britannia, because I did Princess last time, or actually I did Queens last time. Nope, that's not right either. Darn it. So you need me to go back down, then there's only one left then. Okay, here's the pillow menu as an extra benefit. Which one? The Princess Grill, Britannia Club, Queens Grill?
What is the question?
Which grades of accommodation receive a pillow menu as an extra benefit? Princess Grill, Britannia Club, Britannia, or Queens Grill?
Do I look?
I think I
Cunard
took.
pillow choice. Yeah, I thought it was the one without the Britannia, but I'll check.
It's a Britannia. I just looked it up. I took a picture. You got that one right, Marnie. Oh, here's all this again. I took pictures of this thing.
It says Cunard pillow concierge menu is for grill suites.
The grill, okay.
Grill suites. Hi.
Hi, can you send me my 60, please?
Yeah, it's 70, but let me see if I've got it. I didn't get the other transfer yet. Otherwise, I'm going to do
I'm in an overdraft.
okay. I'm doing DoorDash after this. Love you, bye.
Okay, I have that one. Okay, so high mid shift is P1. Nope, it's not. It's IA. What is the first letter of the code for Britannia? Balcony stateroom is B, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Dang, I failed again, you guys. You want to go ahead, you can go ahead without me. I'll figure this out.
All right. Yeah, just ask in the section and
Okay.
see.
Nope, you guys go ahead.
All right, so every suite and stateroom a personal oasis of calm. So whenever guests choose, they'll discover plenty of thoughtful details.
Okay,
including
which stateroom do I
accommodations,
use?
healthy-
Number 2.
Marty, where we at? Where we at?
I just clicked from the test. I went from the test and clicked next, and it took me here, luxury defined. So I went from the test to there. Now I don't know. Now I just click back again. Let me see if this is accommodations. So did it take me back to the beginning?
You redoing the whole thing? Yeah.
All right, so let me go back here. That's knowledge, I did that. Okay, so let me get out of this. All right, so hopefully it accepted it. And yeah, okay. All right, so now we are doing, what's it, the food? Dining with Cunard. All right, so many options to choose from. The only challenge will be deciding what to order. Learn all about dining by Cunard. Okay.
Is this being recorded?
Yes. All right, to assist, we know how to get through the program. So dine where the mood takes them. If anything sums up the freedom of a cruise, it is the array of places to eat. From healthy to hearty, from light bites to hot cuisine. The only challenge for our guests is deciding what to order when so much catches the eye. Breakfast. So many ways to start the day. Guests can choose from a hearty English breakfast, a continental selection, lighter options such as fruit platter or smoothie, perhaps an indulgent breakfast in bed. Lunch, from sophisticated multi-course menus to a more casual self-service lunch, light dishes or traditional British pub favorites. There's a mouth-watering range of options to be enjoyed. Dinner, we invite guests to immerse themselves in fine dining, wonderful sense of occasion in their designated restaurant, or opt to enjoy a casual buffet meal. Our alternative option gives guests the chance to explore globally inspired menus. All righty. So dining perfectly matched, the stateroom grade is linked to its own dedicated restaurant. 4 exceptional options to choose from. So no matter the choice, everything is beautifully presented with a real sense of occasion. Table is reserved for a quintessentially Cunard dining experience, all included in the fare. So we'll start with Britannia. Okay. Britannia experience guest table reservations will be in the Britannia restaurant, where grandeur and occasion combine with exceptional service, breakfast, lunch, and always feels special here. 2 seatings for dinner at 6:30 or 8:30, and guests typically can have their choice confirmed at time of booking. So Queen Elizabeth, spread over decks 2 and 3 at the aft of the ship and elegantly decorated in Art Deco style. This beautiful restaurant accommodates all guests who book Britannia grade accommodations. Accommodates 872 Britannia guests on early or late seating. You have Queen Victoria. Sorry, guys. Queen Victoria spanning decks 2 and 3. Okay. Features stunning Art Deco mural in the center of the dining room depicting the Golden Arrow train from the 1930s. It accommodates 868 Britannia guests on early or late seating. And then Queen Mary. Britannia restaurant is sure to impress, spanning 3 decks, but only as 2 floors, provides very grand and spacious atmosphere, featuring a sweeping staircase for those who like to arrive with a flourish. Accommodates 1,345 guests on each sitting, early or late. Okay, next. You have Britannia Club. All right, restaurants boast the same grandeur as the neighboring Britannia restaurant, but with an intimate dining club atmosphere and more tables of 2 for guests to request. Guests who book Britannia Club accommodations dine here for breakfast and lunch and enjoy dinner in the evening at a time that suits them between 6:30 and 9. So on Queen Elizabeth. Britannia Club guests have their same table waiting on deck 2 at the aft of the ship for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The Britannia Club restaurant accommodates 86 guests in this single seating venue. All right, and then did I miss something? Okay, Queen Victoria. Britannia Club restaurant was a welcome addition to Queen Victoria during 2017 refit and is located aft on deck 2. Contemporary and stylish, it accommodates 86 guests. And then Queen Mary 2. You have the Britannia restaurant is located at the rear of the main Britannia dining room on deck 2. Has an intimate dining room atmosphere while retaining the feeling of grandeur. It accommodates 76 guests in a single seating. All right, Princess Grill. Sophisticated, intimate Princess Grill restaurants serve up excellent cuisine for breakfast, lunch, and dinner at a reserved table. Guests are invited to dine whenever it suits them between 6:30 and 9. Queen Elizabeth. Princess Grill on Queen Elizabeth has spacious, indulgent in a prime midship location on deck 11. Restaurant accommodates 122 guests. The grill's courtyard is also available on Queen Elizabeth for Princess Grill guests to enjoy alfresco dining. Queen Victoria, located high on deck 11 midship, Princess Grill restaurants accommodates 112 guests. Grill guests have the option of eating al fresco shaded by parasols in the grill's courtyard. And then Queen Mary 2, located the aft of deck 7, close to the exclusive grill's lounge where many grill guests meet for pre-dinner drinks. It accommodates 180 Princess Grill guests. And then Queen's Grill, top of the line. Guests staying in our Queen's Grill suites have a table reserved in the world-renowned Queen's Grill restaurant. Guests will always be greeted warmly by name. Will appreciate the ultimate interpretation of White Star service during breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it's served between 6:30 and 9. So Queen Elizabeth, the Queen's Grill restaurant accommodates 130 guests with the option to dine in the grill's courtyard if it's finer climate. All Queen Grill's guests have a butler who will prepare canapes and drinks for private parties in their suites. All right, guests, Queen Victoria, situated high on deck 11 with commanding views from the floor-to-ceiling windows. The Queen's Grill restaurant accommodates 130 guests. All Queen Grill's guests have the option to have course-by-course dining served in their suite from the Queen's Grill dinner menu. And then Queen Mary 2, award-winning Queen's Grill restaurant located at the aft of Deck 8 is rated as the finest at sea by the Berlitz Guide. Accommodates 204 guests. All Queen's Grill guests have the option to order off the menu. Give the chef 24-hour notice and they will be impressed with what is served. All right, next. All right, Veranda, Cunard's signature fine dining restaurant. The Veranda can be found on each of our 3 queens. Open every evening for dinner and each sea day for an extra special lunch. This elegant venue is very popular. We recommend guests make reservations early via the Voyage Personalizer. Coverage charge does apply. A new menu is featured at the steakhouse at the Veranda and includes a range of cuisine focused on food from both sides of the Atlantic. Guests have the opportunity to choose from prime New York strip steaks and Maine lobsters to British dishes such as Scotch grass-fed dry-aged beef and salt marsh lamb rack. Inspired by elements of the legendary Veranda Grill restaurant interior on board the original Queen Mary, the artwork in each restaurant pays homage to the original murals that were created by legendary theatrical, designer and the artist Doris Zinkinson in the 1930s, influenced by the circus and theater.
Real quick, Bernie, not to interrupt you. I probably won't catch up, but I'm back.
Thank you very much.
Which course are you guys on?
Quality of products.
Okay, we're on the food. The dining.
Meat is seared to perfection. These are the ultimate.
It's 15 minutes. It's the dining ones.
Okay.
Theatre in itself. This is a cornucopia.
I'll try to catch up.
Okay.
Cocktail menu at the Veranda being inspired by our legendary transatlantic itinerary. And it's really the best qualities of the American and the British cocktail scene.
All right, and then here. So here's the Steakhouse at the Veranda Deluxe 3 beef sampler for 2. So nice little setup there. Anybody hungry? All right. Casual dining. So the buffet restaurant is the perfect place for a relaxed, casual self-service meal. From breakfast, lunch, and on to dinner, all included in the fare. On board Queen Victoria and Queen Elizabeth, the self-serve buffet is the Lido. On Queen Mary 2, it is found at the King's Court. Okay, could be a test question. Table service is also available. With floor-to-ceiling windows, it is a perfect place to dine in a relaxed atmosphere while soaking in the views. Varied hours are sure to suit one's appetite. So continental breakfast 4 to 6, full breakfast 6 to 11, 6:30 to 11:30, lunch 11:30 to 3, afternoon snacks 3 to 5, dinner 5:30 to 11, and late night snack 11 to 2. Okay, so you just can't get food between 2 and 4 unless you do room service. Alternative dining. A section of both Lido restaurants and King's Court transforms into a unique dining experience where global cuisine can be enjoyed each evening. Guests can choose from one of the 5 alternating themed menus: delicious Mexican cuisine and Aztec, authentic Indian dishes at Coriander, hearty Italian fare at La Piazza, Bamboo offering Pan-Asian fusion dining, and the Smokehouse offers exciting American-influenced menu. It's open each evening for a different theme on rotating basis with full waiter service. Dining is from 7 to 9, bookable when on board. Cover charges do apply. Okay, so the buffet is free, but if you want to go to the specific restaurants here, they do charge. Corinthia Lounge on board Queen Mary 2 is a perfect spot to sit and relax. This is a great way to catch up with friends or the venue to enjoy a good book. Food is served during the day with tea, coffee, and fine wine by the glass. Corinthia Lounge is a peaceful place for selection of light, tasty dishes, tapas, delectable desserts, available at no extra charge from the lunch menu. It is also a relaxed venue serving illy coffee, fruit, juices, smoothies, and pastries for breakfast. Golden Lion Pub is a traditional English pub serving great food and drinks. Guests are sure to be delighted by the traditional pub lunch served daily at no extra charge. Classics like fish and chips, cottage pie, bangers, and mash are served and are included in the fare. It's open from lunch from 12 to 3 on the Queen Mary and 12 to 2:30 on the Queen Victoria and Queen Elizabeth. Why it is called the Golden Lion and not another traditional British pub name such as Red Lion or Queen Vic? Take a look at the Cunard crest. Okay, Golden Lion Pub. Next. Afternoon tea. All right, afternoon tea is a timeless British experience served by Cunard for many years and on some of the world's greatest ocean liners. You have the traditional, which is a signature Cunard experience of Twinings fine leaf teas, finger sandwiches, pastries, and scones, as the orchestra provides a melodic backdrop. Served daily, 3:30 to 4:30, except embarkation day, and is included in the fare. And this one is served, the traditional, again, I think this is a test question. Traditional is served in the Queen's room. The Lion's Share promises a hearty afternoon tea selection complemented by flight of beers. So from savory bites such as pulled pork, pineapple burgers, Scotch eggs, Lincolnshire sausage rolls and relishes to tasty scones, shortbread, chocolate, and Guinness cake. It will be thoroughly satisfying experience. Cover charge does apply, and that is served at the Golden Lion Pub. So they can get, hearty tea or whatever. It is an extra charge, and then they serve the food and beer. Okay, champagne afternoon tea enhanced further to create an especially decadent afternoon treat. Expect savory bites such as feta and mushroom phyllo tart, delightful individual desserts including passion fruit and mango choux, all accompanied by a glass of Laurent Pierre champagne. Cover charge does apply, and that is in the veranda. So champagne tea will be in the veranda. And then the Godiva chocolate afternoon tea available on the Queen Mary 2 every sea day. Truly out of the ordinary indulgent treat for two. Includes 2 Godiva signature cakes, Godiva white chocolate key lime scones, served with lime marmalade and clotted cream accompanied by premium tea, forte tea, and Godiva pralines. Pralines cover charge does apply, and this one, the Godiva, is served at the Sir Samuel's Wine Bar. Okay, so you guys got that? So even though it says wine bar, it's not the champagne, it's the chocolate. All right, special dietary requests, daily menus include healthy spa.
Unhook your computer for just a second with the printer.
Healthy spa-inspired selections. There's also extensive vegetarian, vegan, or fish menu to choose from each evening for the following evening. With prior notification, kosher, diabetic, lactose intolerant, or gluten-free regimens, as well as other special diets can be accommodated. These specialty dietary requests are easily requested through Polar Online. You have room service. Guests can order from a selection of favorite dishes delivered to their stateroom, available 24 hours a day and included in the fare. Late night buffet available in the later hours of the night. The buffet at the Lido and Kings Court offer a selection of all-time favorite snacks, including in the fare. Breakfast in bed, ultimate indulgent. Guests can order from the in-room breakfast menu included in the fare, and just perfect for lazy mornings. for those lazy mornings. Main dining rooms in summary. So you have a stateroom grade book determines which dedicated restaurant guests dine in. The guests have the same table with the same waiters, sommeliers, table guests each and every evening for dinner, giving the perfect opportunity to make new friends and with both staff and fellow guests. Guests cannot pay to dine in alternative main dining restaurants. Pay to dine in Princess Grill when booked. For example, pay to dine in Princess Grill when booked in Britannia. So they can't upgrade because they have to eat in their own rooms. Take care when booking groups of friends and family in different accommodation grades, as they will be assigned the different main restaurants for dinner. Although they can always choose the alternative dining venue to do together, like the buffet. So the evening dress code will be required to be worn when dining in the main restaurants, and guests are welcome to dress casually for dinner in the King's Court and Lido buffet. Britannia guests will have their dining seating choice confirmed at time of booking, subject to availability. Britannia guests traveling in a group can be seated together when you make the bookings. Add a TWID code to let the ship know, and they will be seated together if the same dining time has been chosen for all in the party. Perfect for guests when traveling in a group. All right, again, the brand, White Star Service, Escape the Crowd, we got the Freedom, Time for You for choice, only on Cunard. Dedicated One Source Travel Agent Center, went through all that, all the branding, all the PDFs, all the videos, etc. And now for our test. Which of the following dining options are included in the fare? That's a traditional. Was the Golden Lion Pub lunch available? That was available, wasn't it? What do you guys think?
I'm not on that one yet. I'm on the afternoon tea event takes place. That you got to drag them and set them down. Let's see. Afternoon tea.
I know one of them will
Traditional.
be
Probably
room
dining
service for breakfast in bed.
Right.
What is
That's
included in the cruise fare on Cunard?
Service for breakfast and bed.
Yeah, room service for bed. Yeah, and room service for breakfast in bed, and then
Service for breakfast and bed. Yeah.
traditional afternoon tea.
Main restaurant meals, buffet, afternoon tea, room service. So maybe not the lunch.
Not the lounge. I don't see small place and
Maybe it's just those two, the tea and the breakfast in bed.
Yeah,
Uh,
let's try it. I thought, let me see. What was the Lion Club, right? I'll put is Lion Club.
I don't know. My pub lunch, which is included. Includes the cruise fare. Include the cruise fare.
Lion Club included in the cruise fare. Oh,
That
these.
was also included.
And most foods served there are included in the cruise fare. Let's try these three. Nope.
Darn it. This is the one I'm on right now. You're on the same
All
one.
right, so this one, remember the wine was the Godiva, right?
Yep.
The veranda was the champagne.
Uh-huh.
I would say the lion's share at the Lion Pub. And the traditional in the Queen's Room.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, that's right. Traditional in the Queen's Room.
Tradition Queen's Room
Correct.
lines. Yep, that's what I had. Perfect. Yep, I just was watching what you were doing. The other one's cool. Perfect.
Okay. What do guests enjoy in their designated main dining room? Same reserved table, same waiters, same guests.
Not on that one. It's the Queen's Grill dining room. Oh my God. To order.
All of them but the beeper. The stateroom grade book determines which dedicated main restaurant they dine in. That's true.
True.
Mhm.
Britannia guests can make reservations for an alternative dining time.
True.
Mhm.
Incorrect.
Oh,
False.
Godiva chocolate afternoon tea is available on all Queens.
No. Was it? Oh, Queens, the Queens, yes. I think,
Nope.
oh, it's wrong. I'm sorry, Marie.
Which of these Queen grilled dining
I'm
statements
on
are
this one
true?
right
All
now.
Queens Green have the option to order off the menu given the chef. Yes. All Queens Grill have the option to have course by course dining delivered to their suite. I'd say yes.
Oh, Queens
All
really
Queens Grill have access to all dining. I'd say no. Remember,
No, I don't think so
all
either.
Queens Grill have a butler.
I didn't take it.
It's all of it, but they can't eat at other places.
Okay.
Mm.
All right, the buffet on board the Queen Elizabeth, that is the Lido. The other buffet is the King's Court, and that is the Queen Mary, right?
Yep.
Where is the other buffet? Does it show it here? Golden Lion, that is the fish and chips, cottage pie. Okay, that's that.
Mm-hmm.
The Corinthia Lounge that has like the snacks and stuff.
A peaceful place. Easy dishes. Ooh.
Thinking here, fine dining.
Mm.
What do you guys think?
It looks good. No, I'm not gonna say a word. I didn't say anything. I don't. It looks good. It
Correct.
is correct. Perfect. What should I take a picture of that? Oh well.
All right, which restaurant offers early and late night dining seating?
Mm.
Which restaurants with Cunard
That was kind of
offer
the
early and
last
late
test.
dining seating?
This is like on the last test, where this almost the same thing. So we put Queen's Grill Restaurant.
Britannia. Cunard offers early and late night
Well,
seating.
Queen's does it.
Dining room.
Queen's does it.
Britannia restaurant with early seating typically.
I think it's Britannia too, because that's what's on
Guests
the
in
last test.
Britannia. It says guests in Britannia Princess Queens can dine in their assigned dining room anytime between 6 and 7.
This was on the last test. The same question almost.
It says open dining. You can request dining option early or late in the Britannia Club Princess. So it's all of it but Britannia restaurant, I think. Oop. Which restaurant offers early and late night?
I think it's Britannia, but I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. Don't ask me.
This
It's Britannia. I thought it was, yeah.
What are the
I
dinner
that
hours?
question was on the last test. I don't even remember that or not, but it's the
6:30
same exact
at 9
question.
or 6
Yep,
o'clock?
on the last test too. Yep, that's correct. They're requizzing us. You got it. You should have gotten it right. Hooray!
All right. Anybody else have any you need to go
Yeah.
to?
Which one was
Yes.
it? Diana? What do guests enjoy in their designated main dining rooms? Their same reserved table every night? That's yes, right?
It's all
The
of them
same-
but the beeper.
It's all but the beeper?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Which of these Queen's Grill dining statements are true? All Queen Grill guests have an option to order off the menu.
They can't choose. It's all of them, but they can't choose to eat at a different restaurant.
The Godiva chocolate afternoon tea is available on all 3 Queens? That's true, right?
No, No, we
it's
said
false.
true and it's
Mhm.
false.
It's just the one. That's right. Okay. Britannia guests can make reservations for an alternative dining time. Yeah, true. Britannia guests can make reservations for an alternative dining time.
I would
No,
say,
they have to have the same time all the time, don't they?
no, I don't think the Britannia, they have their choice, I think.
They have their choice.
And I
Okay.
don't know. Let's see.
Alternative dining time. Alternative dining time.
Britannia with early seating typically around 6 and late seating, but these times can vary by ship or itinerary.
So they can do alternative dining time then, basically. And what that's saying, I'm gonna try it. Nope, it's wrong. It's false.
Which of these alternate evening dining things available on board? Which of these? The Smokehouse, the Taste of the Ocean, La Plaza, Artet, Corina.
I haven't gotten that far. I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, I don't know that one. What is it?
Which of these are alternate evenings dining things available on board? Okay, it says the Mexican cuisine,
Yes,
the Indian dish,
yes.
the Italian fare, American influence, shellfish and seafood, all 5 of them?
Gosh.
I think so.
Okay,
Hello.
I'm gonna choose all 5.
I
It says incorrect.
I'll go
Darn it.
third
Okay, which restaurant offers early and late dining seating?
column.
Yeah, I just did that one.
Which one? What was the answer?
I think it was to Britannia. Because we did that in the last test. That was on the last test.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, that was there's a couple of them they had in the last test, the last course, the first one we did. Which of the following dining options are included in the cruise fare? Traditional afternoon tea? Yes.
Yep. The
Gold-
the
gold-
Red Lion.
Golden lunch pub lunch, room service for breakfast in bed.
Yes.
All of them have a same small cover charge.
No, I think it's the top 3, right, guys?
The top 3. And the last one was Corinthia Lounge, small plates and tapes. No. So it's the top 3. Oh, no, it's incorrect. Darn it. Oh,
It
poo.
is?
And no, it was incorrect.
Ugh.
The top 3. The stateroom grade book determines which dedicated main restaurant guest dine in. Yes, right?
What was it?
The stateroom grade stateroom grade
Yes.
booked determines that's true, right?
Where they eat, yes.
Yes, I thought so. I remember that because I went on a Norwegian cruise one time. And yeah, you had to whatever. Okay, here's that one 6:30 to 9:30. That was on the last course. That's correct. And then here you had she just had this one. Which of the alternative evening dining themes available on board? The Aztec, Coriander, La Pazaz, Smokehouse, and A Taste of Queen.
I don't think
It's not.
Smokehouse. Was Smokehouse on there?
So the Mexican, Italian,
Hold on, let's see. I got it.
okay, Indian, American influence menu. I don't think so. It was on there either. American influence menu. I'm losing my voice.
Dietary.
Smokehouse doesn't sound familiar to me either, but I could be wrong.
Ah. Yeah. I don't remember the Smokehouse.
I don't either. Because I remember Italian, there's Indian, Mexican, Italian, and shellfish. Of course, always shellfish.
Right.
But I don't remember like hot dogs, hamburgers, French fries. I don't remember any of that myself. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Incorrect. I was wrong. Cool. Shoot.
Which one do we have for the Godiva chocolate afternoon tea? All three queens?
That
Is
was the
that true?
Queens.
No, false.
No.
All false? Okay, thank
Yeah,
you.
Queens. I think I got to do it again. I know I do. I got too many wrong. I passed. You got to be kidding me.
Yay.
Thank you, Marnie. Yay,
Stay
guys. Thank
positive.
you. Woohoo. I can't believe I caught up. Good. Okay.
Everybody pass.
Yes.
Some of these are a
No,
little
we don't
tough,
sound
right?
too enthused. No one sounds too enthused.
I know, it's tough.
I know. It's like that. Those were hard. Some of them were from the first course though, which was kind of nice. I do
Yeah.
remember because I just did it. I had to catch up to you guys.
Yeah.
I just did. I remember those were on the last part of it. Okay.
All right, let's do ceremonies at sea, 15 minutes, elective.
Ceremonies at seas. Okay.
When your clients wish for an unforgettable wedding with all the trimmings, Cunard can make their dreams come true.
As mine comes up, it takes forever to get to that point. We'll get there. So ceremonies at sea.
Grand celebration. Imagine a champagne soiree dining in some of the finest restaurants at sea, dancing in the grandest ballrooms afloat, indulgent spa treatments, and sunset strolls around the decks of a legendary Cunard Queen. With an escort provided by a White Star bellman, romantic ceremonies conducted by the ship's captain, and a beautifully appointed ceremony venue come together with a superb variety of wedding menus, extensive wine lists, and a host of finishing touches. Dedicated on-board wedding coordinator and Cunard's reputation for impeccable service ensure a truly memorable occasion. Enduring legacy of grandeur and elegance. So we invite guests to step aboard our magnificent ships to experience the luxury and excellence which defines Cunard so eloquently. The grandeur of the triple height public rooms, beautiful ballrooms, guest elegantly appointed stateroom or suite, and some of the finest restaurants at sea all combine to provide the perfect modern day stage for the guest's royal ceremony at sea. From the dedicated ceremony planners and officers on board the stateroom steward or private butler, every member of the Cunard team are there to ensure guests receive an outstanding, distinctly Cunard experience, so they can relax in the knowledge that every detail of their special day will be taken care of. Details. So you have the Cunard wedding package. To offer the guests a unique, memorable wedding day, we have created a Cunard wedding package, which includes all of the items listed on the next page. We do appreciate that many couples have their own individual requests, and therefore to enable them to personalize their special day, they may also choose from a host of additional finishing touches. The wedding voyage. Weddings are available on the majority of the voyages aboard all three queens. Voyages must be a minimum of 7 nights in a duration, and for legal reasons, weddings can only take place on sea days. Guests can contact the Cunard ceremony planners for full details. Wedding ceremony time. Ceremonies are available at either 11 to 3:30 on select days and voyages. There will only be one wedding conducted per day. We request that all wedding parties with more than 20 guests reserve the 11 a.m. wedding ceremony. What is included? Well, you have an elegant wedding ceremony venue, romantic ceremony at sea conducted by the captain, 2 fresh floral arrangements for the ceremony room, traditional wedding music, an official copy of your marriage certificate, additional copies may be ordered, a bottle of Laurent Perrier champagne, wedding invitations, thank you cards for the couple's voyage guests, services of the onboard wedding coordinator, White Star bellman escort to the ceremonial room, pressing service for wedding outfits, priority check-in and luggage delivery, priority embarkation and disembarkation for the wedding couple. Alternative flower arrangements are available on request at additional charges. Wedding music is pre-recorded and played with the ceremonial room. Guests may bring their own chosen music if preferred. Live music provided by our onboard pianist, harpist, string quartet is also available at an additional cost. And please ensure to refer to the pressing labels on the wedding outfits before requesting service. We don't want to ruin your dress.
Right.
Choice of elegant venues, choosing to marry on board any of the 3 largest Cunarders ever built means a wonderful choice of elegant venues, which to say I do. Guests will be married in one of the selected venues. Alternative requests may be made, and we will do our best to accommodate their preferred choices. A toast to the happy couple. Complement the romantic wedding ceremony with a celebratory toast to the wedding couple and an elegant drink reception tended by our white-gloved waiters within the ceremonial room. A tempting choice of canapes may be selected and speeches may be made with the privacy of the exclusive venue. So you have Queen Mary 2 wedding venues. You have the boardroom, which is intimate, classical furnished room, perfect for smaller weddings, parties of 10 or fewer, including the wedding couple. You have the Atlantic room, elegant semi-circular private room with beautiful 180-degree panoramic sea views across the bow of the ship. This room can accommodate up to 20. Queen Victoria, elegant into the Admiral's Lounge, elegant elegant, intimate lounge, perfect for smaller gatherings, 10 people or fewer, including the wedding couple. And then you have the Yacht Club in the Victoria. Striking contemporary room, breathtaking 270-degree panoramic views out to sea through expansive floor-to-ceiling windows, light mahogany wood paneling, leather-clad columns, a handcrafted wooden dance floor, and a gleaming chandelier give the room its modern glamour. And then Queen Elizabeth, Admiral's Lounge, elegant, intimate lounge, perfect for smaller gatherings of 6 people or fewer, including the wedding couple. And then the Yacht Club, named one of the most popular rooms aboard the legendary Queen Elizabeth II. The Yacht Club aboard Queen Elizabeth's magnificent room with beautiful nautical features, striking panoramic views out to sea. The wedding reception, so beautiful dining rooms, exquisite cuisine, and some of the finest wines at sea await the party's arrival. Following their newly made nuptials, guests can select one of the varied venues in which to relax and enjoy their chosen menu. Wedding parties where all guests are accommodated in either the Queen's Grill or Princess Grill suites may choose to dine in their corresponding Queen's Grill or Princess Grill restaurant for their wedding reception. Please note, though, that all guests must be staying in the Queen's or Princess Grill suite to dine in the respective restaurant. Britannia restaurant. Wedding lunch. We will be able to offer an exclusive area for wedding parties with the upper level of the magnificent Britannia restaurant. Wedding dinner. Wedding parties will dine at the restaurant table, allowing already allocated to them throughout their voyage. We regret that we will be unable to offer an exclusive area or specially configured seating for the evening. Okay, so they assign their table, for the restaurant when they book it, but not for the wedding party. Veranda, wedding lunch for parties of 30 to 60 guests on Queen Victoria, and Queen Elizabeth 40 to 100. On Queen Mary, we can offer exclusive use of this elegant dining room. Smaller parties may dine here, but we are unable to offer this on an exclusive basis. And then wedding dinner, wedding parties with 20 guests or fewer may dine in the veranda, but we are unable to offer an exclusive basis. All right, choice of mouthwatering menus. Best ingredients sourced from around the world and extensive wine lists come together with our impeccable White Star service to provide the finest dining at sea. Lighter canapé selections and appetizing the menus have been specially created by our talented onboard chefs to complement their special day. Contact the Cunard wedding planners at that number or email them for full menu details and advice of any special dietary requests. Vegetarian options are available. All menu items and beverage charges will be added to the guests on board at the account to be paid at the end of the voyage. And due to seasonal variations, some menu items may be exchanged. So wedding lunch menus are only available for guests booking on an 11 a.m. wedding. We are delighted to offer a host of finishing touches perfect for guests who want to personalize their wedding days. They can choose from the following additional options below and record their requests on the planning form, which will be sent to the guests approximately 3 months prior to the wedding. So they can get wedding flowers, fragrant, fresh flower arrangements created with guests for our professional florists on board. Wedding flowers must be pre-booked and paid for at the time of booking. Following additional items are also available. You can get the bride's long stem bouquet, bride's teardrop bouquet, bridesmaid's posy, corsage, buttonhole. Floral decorations, additional pedestal, aisle decorations also available on request, subject to cost. Wedding cakes. Created by our onboard pastry chef, options start with an elegantly decorated 1-tier 8-inch wedding cake and a choice of vanilla or chocolate sponge. However, if guests prefer to choose a fruit cake or more tiers, they can request this on planning form. Cake boxes are available should they wish to buy a cake to take home with them later. Wedding cakes must be pre-booked and paid for at the time of booking. Choice of a 1-tier wedding cake, 2-tier wedding cake, 8-inch or 10-inch, or a 3-tier wedding cake, 6-inch, 8-inch, or 10-inch. Wedding music. Traditional wedding music, pre-recorded, played within the ceremonial room, is included with the Cunard wedding package. Guests wishing to choose their own music must provide their choice of music, including all applicable sheet music. Live music can be provided by our onboard pianist, harpist, or string quartet, and is available on request at an additional cost, dependent on the wedding venue chosen. There should be no religious content in any music or verse. Okay, that's kind of odd. All right, photography services. So experiencing a wedding day on board is a magical occasion, and our professional onboard photographers are there to capture each and every special moment forever. Whatever the guest's preferred wedding photography style, our dedicated team will go above and beyond to create exquisite, bespoke, beautifully intimate images that guests will always treasure. Wedding packages range from $4.99 to $12.99 with a wide variety of options to suit every taste and requirement, from wedding albums and CDs of images to personalized wedding announcements, or even a professionally created DVD of the wedding ceremony. Packages can be booked and paid for on board during the guest cruise or pre-booked prior to their cruise with a small deposit. Gift services. Wedding couples, guests, and friends come back or back home can also all choose from delightful collection of gifts, from chocolates, fine wines, champagnes to sublime spa treatments or cherished souvenirs. Gift certificates are also available for guests to purchase and can be put towards the cost of the bridal couple's voyage. For gift collection, brochure, or to pre-book items, simply call this number. Please note that we require 72-hour notice for the delivery of a gift, that not all countries permit the importing, exporting of flowers and or food, and some airlines do not permit guests to carry such items on board. And then spa service. All Cunard ships offer superb spa facilities, including onboard beauty salon, wide range of treatments, state-of-the-art gyms, hydro pools, thermal rooms, and well-being classes for guests to enjoy throughout their voyage. For their special day, guests can treat themselves by booking a personal wedding hair, makeup, manicure, pedicure appointment with our professionally trained hairdressers and beauticians. For the ultimate indulgence, guests can relax with the choice of massages, which can be enjoyed solo or a newly married couple. To book the spa, they should call here. Safety protocols for spa services on board are being developed in consultation with medical experts. All right, helping your client make the decision for their big day is a real privilege. So here's a few things you should know. Choosing the voyage destination and wedding date. Please refer to the Cunard brochure or visit Cunard.com to choose the preferred Cunard ship and voyage. Once selected, contact them to check availability for both the chosen voyage and wedding date and time. If available, you'll be able to book the voyage and wedding. Guest booking will then be confirmed and deposit will be taken. Please note we require a minimum of 3 months notice to organize a wedding. Formalities. Guests' legal documentation and wedding planning form are sent to them approximately 3 months prior to their voyage. Guests can complete the notice of intended marriage, which enables us to apply for necessary marriage license on their behalf. These forms must be returned within 14 days to ensure that the marriage license is granted and received by the ship in time for the wedding ceremony. If either or the guests have been married previously and now divorced or widowed, we will require a copy of a final divorce decree or death certificate and deed poll at this time. These must be in English, and it is the guest's responsibility to arrange and pay for any documentation required to facilitate the marriage to be translated into English by an approved translator. Finishing touches, guests will now need to choose their finishing touches, including wedding music, wedding cakes, flowers, by completing the requested details on the planning form. Majority of finishing touches are pre-booked and should be paid for at time of booking. These can be booked up to 56 days before the voyage. Should guests wish to make any changes or add any guests to their booking, they should let us know as soon as possible. And on embarkation day, once on board, guest wedding coordinator will arrange a convenient time to meet with them, go over the details of the wedding plan, and ensure everything runs smoothly. Renewal of vows. If your customers are thinking of renewing their vows, Cunard can offer the perfect package to make their day special. The renewal of vows will be a private ceremony for just the couple, along with any guests they may wish to invite. Package includes attractive ceremony venue on board, a bouquet and matching buttonhole or two of either of the requests, bottle of champagne, romantic ceremony conducted by the captain, attendance of a professional photographer, guest chosen portrait photograph of the ceremony, a silver-plated photograph frame, and a commemorative certificate signed by the captain. If the captain is unavailable to conduct the ceremony, his senior representative will be asked to perform the task or the role on his behalf. Commitment ceremonies. We offer the perfect package to make a commitment ceremony along with a range of finishing touches to help add style to the day. Whether guests are looking for a private ceremony for two or a big celebration with friends and family, they can be sure our reputation for contemporary luxury and impeccable service will provide the perfect stage for their special day. Our package includes elegant commitment ceremony venue with 2 floral arrangements provided by the ship, conducted by the captain or senior officer, traditional commitment ceremony music, commemorative commitment ceremony certificate, bottle of Laurent Perrier champagne, invitations, thank you cards for the couple's guests, services of an onboard coordinator, White Star bellman escort to the ceremonial room, and pressing services for outfits. Again, ensure that the labels are checked and the music pre-recorded. If they want to do the quartet or pianist, they have to pay extra. All right, voyages must be a minimum of 7 nights in duration, and for legal reasons, weddings can only take place on sea days. Ceremonies are only available at either 11 or 3:30 on select days of voyages, and there will only be 1 wedding conducted per day. We request all wedding parties with more than 20 guests reserve the 11 a.m. wedding ceremony. Wedding ceremony venues. Queen Elizabeth, Queen Victoria, you have the Admiral's Room Lounge and the yacht. Queen Mary II, you have the boardroom and the Atlantic Room. Wedding reception venues on all 3 queens. Veranda, wedding lunch, larger parties are offered exclusive use. Small parties may dine here, but not on an exclusive basis. And wedding dinner in the veranda. Wedding parties with 20 guests or fewer may dine in the veranda, but not exclusively. Britannia Restaurant, wedding lunch, able to offer an exclusive area with the upper level. And then wedding dinner will dine at the allocated restaurant table. Wedding parties where all guests are accommodated in either the Queen's Grill or Princess Grill suites may choose to dine in their corresponding Queen's Grill or Princess Grill restaurant. Guests can choose additional options such as flowers, cakes, music, photography, services, gifts, and spa. And these need to be added to the planning form, which will be sent to guests 3 months prior to the wedding. Cunard also offers renewal of vows and commitment ceremonies. All right, our brand, our signature, freedom, everything that we've gone over. And now we go White Star Service, our dedicated travel agent portal, everything that you are provided and have access to. And let's take our test. Require a minimum of what duration to organize the wedding? 3 months. What extras do we offer for guests to add to their wedding? Cakes, music, photography, flowers.
Not spa. I don't think
Not
spa.
spa, right? That's they can get
Yeah.
those as gifts, right?
Right. Hoping.
Oh, no, must be all of them.
All of them. Gosh.
Up until how many days before the cruise can guests book finishing touches?
56.
56.
56, yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
What is the minimum length of a voyage that the wedding can be conducted on?
7 nights.
7. Yep.
Very good. True or false? Weddings can only take place on sea days.
True.
In the following statement, true or false? If the wedding couple only are staying on the Queen's Grill Suite, the whole wedding party can attend.
False.
False. They
Yes.
all have to be staying in those rooms.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, drag or drop to match the wedding venues. Okay. Queen Mary had, I think was it the Admiral Room? Oh, did you guys take a picture? I thought it was the Admiral Room and the Yacht Club, maybe?
Hmm.
What do you guys think?
I think so.
Or was it the Atlantic Room and the Admiral's Lounge?
Okay.
Anybody take a picture?
No.
Let's see.
Wasn't there one more you had to do? That's it. I did. I took a
What
picture.
wedding venues are at the Queen Mary 2? Queen Mary 2 venues is the Atlantic Room. Yeah, that's what I thought. So move this one
Right
back.
to Atlantic Room.
Admiral goes down.
The
The Yacht Club.
Where is that? In the yacht club?
Yep, so the Yacht Club and the Atlantic Room are Queen Mary.
It's not showing.
It's not showing anymore.
It's there. You just have to move it around.
Oh.
It's right there. Yacht Club.
Yeah, it's not showing them. No.
Okay.
Oh, they let you try it again.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
move it
nice.
back up here.
Yeah, because they're not. Yeah, it's because it's not showing them.
Atlantic Room and Yacht Club.
Yeah, Queen Mary's a yacht club. And the Atlantic Room. Yep. I think that's correct.
That's not it.
No, shoot.
no, it's the boardroom for the Queen's Mary too.
Oh, yep, it says the boardroom or the Atlantic Room. Sorry, I didn't read that.
Or the Atlantic Room. I'm sorry, too.
Wedding ceremonies, that's
11 and 3:30.
3:30. True or false? Ceremony at sea is conducted by the ship captain and
True.
or his
That's
partner.
true.
What type of ceremonies are available for guests? So you have renewal of vows, commitment, weddings. Did they have tie the knot or living together?
I didn't see neither one of those.
Okay. Correct. All right, at least it passed. Anybody else? Let us know.
Not yet. Um,
Hmm. Okay, so the Queen Mary for say match and drop the wedding with the correct ship. So which one was that? The board was Queen Mary?
The Queen Mary 2 is the boardroom, the Atlantic Room, and the Yacht Club.
No, the yacht club is on the
No. Said
is
Victoria.
on the Queen
The other
Elizabeth
one?
and Queen Victoria.
Okay, so
So
boardroom or
what's the
Atlantic?
so what is the
Yeah.
answers? I apologize, I didn't hear you.
So the Queen Mary 2 boardroom and Atlantic room, Queen
mhm.
Elizabeth and Queen Victoria at the Admiral's Lounge and the yacht club.
There's a wedding package. Um, wedding package. I was wrong. Darn it. Hmm.
Okay, what's included in the wedding package?
That's
Wedding
what I'm on.
invitation.
Yep, I'm on that one too. Go ahead, honey.
Okay, I know it's wedding invitations and
Yep.
a thank you. A bottle of the champagne,
Yep. I think the flowers were too.
2 fresh flower arrangements for the room.
Yep.
For the room or is it for the wedding?
Yeah,
That's how they try to trick you.
Yep. It's
Right. I thought it was for the wedding, not the room.
prior to check-in is for sure. It has to be.
Yeah, but it said prior check-in and luggage delivery.
Oh, well, usually
So,
all ships has luggage delivery. I don't know.
okay, White Star Bellman escort.
Yeah, that's it.
Is that one? Like what Star Bellman? So give
Okay,
it,
so the 2 fresh floor arrangements for the room, yes or no?
I'm saying no, because that's what I
Priority check-in and luggage.
I would say yes, but
Yes.
think so too, but not the flowers just in the room. That's for the
Not the right answer. So something's missing.
I would
no,
have thought all of
maybe
them.
it's all of them,
Did
you think?
anybody do all of them? Well, congratulations,
I'll
Leah.
try all of them and see what happens.
Yeah.
Yep, it is all of them. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't think the flower was only in the room. It seems like, I don't
Well, you
know.
have to get ready, so when you're in the room, you put it on maybe.
That's true.
All right, everybody pass?
No, not yet. What was the one with if the wedding couple only are staying in a Queen's Grill suite, the whole wedding party can attend the reception in the Queen's
False.
Grill restaurant. That was
False.
false.
They all have to be staying in there.
Okay.
That was 6 months, right? For to require a minimum.
Yes, that was 6
Yes.
months. I remember that one. Nope, that was wrong.
Nope, it says incorrect.
It's
3
I
3
got it wrong.
months.
months.
I got it
It's
It's
3
wrong.
3
months.
months. Yeah.
It's 56 days to book, right?
Yes. Well, I passed. It was a 70, and I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, just one more time. I think this is my last one. The Queen Mary 2, okay, the drag and drop weddings venues with correct shift. Queen Mary 2 was Admiral's Law, was the yacht club and the boardroom.
It's
It's
a
a
Yeah.
boardroom at Atlantic for the Queen Mary too.
boardroom for the Queen Mary 2 is a board. I thought it was the yacht club's out of the Queen Mary 2.
The yacht club is for the Elizabeth and Victoria.
Okay, these do slide up. Wow, I'll get out of there. Okay, so the Queen Mary 2 is a boardroom, the Atlantic room, and then the Victoria and Elizabeth is the yacht club and the Admiral Lounge.
Correct.
Okay. Perfect, thank you. It's
You're welcome.
been, I don't
Did
know.
everybody pass?
Yes, I did. Yay, thanks, guys. Very much. Very much. Thank you so much.
All right. So, you guys want to do onboard sales or do you want to quit? What do you guys want to do? We have 3 more. Maybe we'll do 1 more now and then we'll pick up the other 2 next week.
Let's do the voyage preparation.
Voyage preparation. Okay.
Voice registration, okay.
All right. Make
Which
sure
one?
your
Okay. Which one was that again?
voyage preparation.
Okay, I see it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Make sure your clients are prepared to board our liners so when they experience the voyage of their dreams, they'll appreciate your advice. So let's get them prepared. Yeah, let's go. Get her done, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And remember with the Queen Mary, they'll send you an email that there's a free cruise. So make sure you add them, to your preferred or your VIP so you get it. Because my understanding is they book quickly. Okay. All right. All information considered is correct at time of publishing. So let's get going. Where is my thing? Okay, I did that. Where am I being wanted? Move.
Operation. I'm not that far yet. My thing's still spinning. Okay, here we go.
Anybody else is moving?
Gotta hit the next button, guys.
Oh, there it is down there. I just it didn't show my thing full screen. Why isn't my next button?
Oh wow, lightning nearby. Wonderful.
All right, in anticipation, so let me change my thing to where it's smaller then, so I can see the next.
Voyage preparation. Okay, voyage preparation. Okay, got
Okay.
it.
What happened?
Got it.
All right. All right. So in anticipation of boarding a Cunard ship, your clients may have a number of questions regarding how to prepare this course that will provide you with the information you need in order to assist them in having smooth sailing. All right. So for some reason my thing's all. I gotta make it smaller. I don't see my next button. Ah. But you guys can see it. So as long as you guys can see, I'll just read from here. Okay.
I'm right with you. Yep.
All right. In this course, you'll learn about what you can do to ensure your clients avoid problems later, special travel and luggage options, documentation requirements, what to pack, what to expect on board, special requests, special occasions, and gifts, and my Cunard and other online resources for planning and personalizing the voyage. Tips for travel advisors. This course provides an overview of the variety of topics that may arise when you assist your clients in preparing for their voyage. However, many further details can also be found on Cunard Answers and One Source, the onesourcecruises.com.
Mhm.
All right, voyage preparation. You've spent time working with your clients, learning their travel desires, and recommending a Cunard voyage to reserve. You made the reservation, discussed their options, and ensured the deposit and final payments were made. At this point, it's crucial to assist your clients in early preparation to avoid last-minute problems. Between the final payment and the moment your client begins their vacation, you have the opportunity to ensure that they have an easy embarkation while simultaneously making their voyage more exciting, comfortable, and memorable. This is your chance to build your clients' anticipation, provide them with expert guidance, and enhance their experience with Cunard. In addition, Cunard offers a number of add-ons that can increase your commission on the reservation. So documentation, travel documentation identification. Passports are required for all international voyages. Passports should be valid 6 months from the completion date of the travel. So pay attention to that. That's a big, big thing to know, how far in advance or how long after their passport has to be valid. Otherwise, they need to renew quickly. Guests on a full world voyage should have at least 10 blank pages on their passport. For closed loop voyages from the US citizens can use a certified copy of a birth certificate and government ID, although passports are highly recommended. And again, that's in case they're out in another country and doing a tour and something happens. They'll have to fly them home or something, and they can't fly without, a legal passport. When they're out of the country. Visas, if applicable, guests can check visa requirements on Visa Central Client Portal for Cunard. See resources tab above or contacting the appropriate consulate. Vaccinations, medical requirements, see resources tab above. Failure to have the proper documentations may result in denied boarding. You do not want that. You don't want them calling you and yelling at you that they're not able to board. Nothing gets in the way of a good vacation like paperwork issues. Make sure your clients know that they're responsible for meeting all documents and proof of citizenship requirements for their voyage. The last thing we want is for them to be denied boarding. Guests should verify passports are up to date, appropriate visas have been obtained, and any medical requirements have been met, including vaccinations. All right, so here's the vaccination requirements based on the U.S. Center of Disease and Control and Prevention recommendations. You can research the requirements by going to the CDC website here on the resources tab. Please be advised that your clients that if that vaccination is required, they may be denied boarding or be denied re-entry into the United States if they fail to be inoculated. You can also help your clients by recommending that they visit their own doctor, especially if they have a concern about traveling. Their doctor can provide the best recommendations for inoculations based on their health status. A link to Cunard's medical requirement page can be found in the resources tab above. All right, on board. On board, what forms of communication are available to each client? Guests can be reached by internet, phone, or even fax on many of our ships. Once on board, your clients will be able to access My Voyage, our complimentary digital planner, from any smart device by joining the ship's guest Wi-Fi. Voyage allows guests to browse and book the ship's restaurants, select entertainment on board, join a virtual queue, giving them more time to relax while we prepare their table or even book their shore excursions. Purchase of any internet packages is not required for access to My Voyage, and it is available for all guests to use as long as they have a compatible device. Okay, internet Starlink. Our queens are now fully equipped with SpaceX's Starlink low Earth orbit satellite technology, which provides more reliable Wi-Fi connection at even faster speeds. Visit our website for current pricing, discounts for whole voyage purchases, multi-device plans, and discounts for Cunard World Club members. Link in the resource tab above. Guests may purchase any internet plan before they sail in My Cunard or on board. Technical assistance is available on board, and World Club members with complimentary internet credits can only be booked on board. All right, so they have the essential to learn more about it, or the premium. Premium internet, web browsing, email, social media, text, images, and video streaming. And then the essential is just web browsing, email, or social media. And then the phone, direct dial ashore. Guests may direct dial ashore worldwide from their staterooms. Phone calls are charged $4.95 per minute for the satellite connection to be charged to the guest onboard account. Prices are subject to change. Via personal mobile phone. Mobile phone services is available on board our ships. Guests can send SMS, text messages, or call their usual mobile phone numbers. Guests wishing to use their mobile phone should verify that their service provider has an agreement with Telenor our ships provide. Costs usually are higher when they're making an international call to or from a mobile phone. And then via ship satellite telephone. Guests can be reached on board by calling or faxing the ship directly with satellite connection. Callers are connected to the purser's desk, who will attempt to contact the guest, which may take some time, or a message can be delivered to their stateroom. Please be aware this service can be very expensive. Pricing is subject to change, and there may be times that the ship is not receiving a signal. Smoking. What is the smoking policy for Cunard? For the safety, comfort, and enjoyment of our guests, smoking, including electronic alternatives, is not permitted in staterooms, on stateroom balconies, or in public areas. Guests will find designated areas on open decks where smoking is permitted. The only exception is at Churchill's Cigar Lounge, which is reserved for cigar and pipe smokers only. All restaurants are non-smoking. This includes outdoor dining alternatives, and electronic cigarettes, vaporizing devices are permitted in designated smoking areas only. Gambling and drinking. What are the age restrictions for drinking? Well, Cunard's policy on alcohol is while the vessel is in International waters outside the U.S., guests only have to be 18 years of age to be served alcohol. U.S. waters or alongside in any U.S. territory port, the age for consumption of alcohol will be 21 years of age and over. Guests are advised of this policy by notice in each of these locations as well in the bar information section of the daily program. Beverage servers, gaming supervisors may request at any time for photographic government-issued identification to verify the guest age. What are the age restrictions for gambling? Cunard's policy on gambling is that while the vessel is in international waters outside United States, entry to the casino is limited to guests age 18 and over, regardless of whether or not they're accompanied by a guardian. And U.S. waters or alongside U.S. territories, minimum gambling age is 21 years and is enforced. Minors. It is imperative that we know if minors are sailing to ensure the proper staffing levels for all programs. In addition, safety, security regulation, as well as overall enjoyment for all guests dictate that we be notified of ages of all minor. On occasion, inventory limits may be imposed on infants, children, and teens. What to bring? How much money should we bring for use on board? All voyage on Cunard are cashless, meaning that all purchases will just be added to your onboard account by scanning the guest card. However, cash may be useful in certain ports. Small amounts may be exchanged for local currency in the purser's office. What items could be placed in our luggage bags? To avoid damage, we recommend your clients put jewelry, cameras, medication, electronics, and other important items such as passports and visas in their carry-on luggage. So if you don't want to put all that in your checked luggage and then have somebody else take it to the room. Just have your carry-on so you have it with you. All right, air and luggage, voyage preparation, making special arrangements early to make your client's travel experience enjoyable and visually effortless. Many travelers are unsure of the logistics of getting to and from the voyage, so here's a couple suggestions to make embarkation disembarkation easier. Discuss flight arrangements and offer to assist them with Cunard complete air or private air bookings early. For many clients, choosing a direct flight or higher class of service is well worth the cost of customization, especially on longer flights. Offer your clients the option of a sedan or limousine transfer in London or New York. Experience of a private transfer can enhance embarkation, disembarkation by giving your clients personal service. Same day late arrival protection. Ensure your clients get to their cruise if flights are delayed or canceled on the day of travel. With same day late arrival protection, Cunard will route their guests to the next port of call if the delay or cancellation occurs on day of travel. If for any reason their cruise arrives late into port or their Cunard transfer is delayed to the airport and they miss their return flight, Cunard will work with the airline to rebook their flights to get them home, excluding transatlantic crossings. So it's always good to recommend that because again, it'd be their responsibility. And the way flights are now, guys, you never know. Voyage preparation, White Star Luggage Service gives your clients opportunity to eliminate the hassle of getting their luggage to the ship. Cunard has partnered with Luggage Forward to provide this service. Encourage your clients to pre-ship their luggage to the ship at convenient way to streamline their travel to the embarkation port. This program provides shipping directly from the client's home to the ship and from the ship to the client's home at the end of the voyage. Bookable prior to cruise or even on board no later than 2 days prior for disembarkation. Platinum Diamond World Club members receive 10% off, and for details and a price quote, call Luggage Forward. So take care of those clients. Look, that's cute, Lisa. What to wear? All right. So recommended attire. In general, clothing that should be brought is dependent upon the time of year and destination. Swimsuits, shorts, workout clothing should be packed if the clients intend to use the pool, spa, or fitness center. We also recommend guest pack outfits that respect the cultural norms of the countries being visited, especially if they intend to visit churches, temples, and shrines. A lot of times they won't allow you to wear shorts, above your knee or tank tops. So again, if you're visiting any of those, you will not be allowed in. What to wear, relaxed attire during the day. Guests may feel free to relax and dress as they please in all areas of the ship. Smart attire at night. Guests are requested to choose something along the same vein as they'd wear to stylish restaurant or the theater on a special occasion. You have a gala attire. On our much anticipated gala evenings, we invite guests to dress to impress as the celebratory atmosphere is heightened across the ship. What does that say? I can't see. Oh, hover or tap above to see. Okay. So there. Okay. So there you can see the different ones. All right, daily program. Each daily program will feature the dress code for that night, and the dress code may be gala or smart attire. Gala attire. Gala evenings on Cunard are always glamorous. One of the great attractions of travel on Cunard is dressing for these grand occasions. In addition, Cunard also offers themed balls in the Queen Room, including the Black and White Ball, Roaring Twenties, Red and Gold Ball, Masquerade, and other destination holiday-related themes. Schedule for these gala evenings is sent in the pre-voyage packet. Guests are welcome to bring special outfits. So what to wear? Are all the evening nights formal? When the sun goes down, style goes, evenings on board, many pleasures, not the least deciding where to dine. How many nights will be the formal? 2 gala evenings. The average 10-day Caribbean voyage will feature 3 and 7 smart attire. Details regarding dress for each voyage are sent in the pre-voyage document. What if my client does not own a tuxedo? Tuxedos are available for rent on board, and we recommend that guests who wear hard-to-find sizes send a written request for their size at least 8 weeks prior, and note that shoes are not provided for the rental. What if my clients do not want to dress up? They may feel free to dress casually in relaxed attire, and then they can visit the venues, the King Court, the Lido Buffet, the Lion Club, Casino, Corintha Lounge, Winter Garden, Garden Lounge, etc. Their guests are refrained from wearing shorts, sports attire, swimwear, or sleeveless shirts outside of the gym, spa, and dock. All right? All right. So here, gala attire. On much anticipated gala evenings, we invite guests to dress to impress. Ladies, evening or cocktail dresses, smart trousers, suit, or formal separates. Gentlemen, dinner jackets, tuxedo, or dark suit with a regular tie or bow. Military dress uniforms and Scottish kilts are welcome attire for the gala evenings. Smart attire. Evenings on board exude a sense of occasion, but they are also relaxed as guests want them to be. So there's no need to dress to be to the nines each night, and guests will find many areas on board where casual dress is welcome. Ladies, cocktail dress, stylish separates equivalent is welcome. No jeans though. Gentlemen, smart trousers, dress shirt, jacket, and tie optional. No jeans. All right, so ladies, says hover over. Okay, there. All right, relaxed attire. Days at sea with Cunard offers guests a time to explore the ship at their leisure. How this time spent entirely is up to them. They may take a dip in the pool, relax with the book on deck. There's a myriad of activities to join in. Fitness classes, wine tasting, arts and crafts, as well as the chance to enjoy afternoon tea between lunch and dinner. At this time, it's leisurely. It's important they feel comfortable. Guests may feel free to be relaxed and dress as they please in all areas of the ship. Shorts and t-shirts, perfectly acceptable. Swimwear is encouraged if guests want to enjoy the pool, spa, and whirlpool. Workout wear and pair of sneakers is highly recommended should they wish to use the gym, join an exercise class, or run a mile around the deck. Okay? So those are available. All right, spa. Mariel, our onboard spa, Mariel Wellness Beauty offers your clients calming sanctuary to escape the stresses and strains of everyday life. With the experience, they revive, refresh, and transform. From the soft, relaxing to the stimulating and energizing time spent on our Mariel spa is sure to leave them feeling uplifted and renewed, to give a real sense of vacation and escapism on their voyage. Advise your clients that they can book a spa treatment before they embark. They may choose from our stunning selection of treatments on My Cunard up to 6 months prior to sailing. All right, short video.
Marnie, another 15 minutes / 1 hour course.
A lot. Oh, I know.
That's crazy.
I know. They need to reset their timers. All right. Gifts and celebrations. Cunard Gift Collection offers an important opportunity for you to thank your clients for their business. Send a bottle of wine, a spa certificate, a photo voucher. Prepaying hotel dining service charges are all wonderful ways to let your clients know how much you appreciate their business and it means to you. In addition, your clients will appreciate the opportunity to pre-purchase gifts for each other, and they will also value your thoughtfulness in helping them make their special occasion even more memorable. When your clients are celebrating special occasions on board, call Cunard Reservations to have the reservation marked so that the ship is notified. Staff on board will then recognize the guest occasion during the sailing. Gift and celebration packages, freshly baked cakes to breakfast and bed to bouquet from our florist. Our gifts and celebration packages make a special occasion all the more memorable. If your clients are making an important event or want to treat someone special, our gifts will be enrich their time on board and help turn wonderful moments into cherished memories. So they have cakes. Clients celebrate a special event. Nothing adds a sense of occasion quite like a freshly baked cake. All of our celebration cakes are baked on board and expertly decorated by our pastry chefs to suit the occasion. Offer a selection of cakes that can be delivered to privacy of your client's stateroom or their dining table to allow their fellow guests to share in the celebration. 6-inch sponge cake, iced or naked. 6-inch candied fruit cake, 6-inch luxury chocolate cake, 10-inch luxury chocolate cake, or a 10-inch naked sponge cake. Celebration cakes are also available to suit diabetic and gluten-free diet, and to order, or please call to order your cakes. Okay. Wines, crisp white and oak aged red or extravaganza of bubbles. A carefully selected wine elevates each occasion. Your clients can treat a loved one, their traveling companions, or even themselves to a bottle from our gift wine list. A selection of wines to suit every palate, chosen for their occasion from our well-stocked cellars. They may choose to have the wine presented at their dining table or have it waiting for the lucky recipient in their stateroom. If they select a bottle of white wine or champagne, we'll ensure that it's chilled and served on ice. Florist on board. Make lasting impressions with the help of the onboard florist. If your clients are planning to make a romantic gesture, make a special occasion, simply enhance the style of their suite or stateroom, our florist can help. Choose from colorful arrangements, elegant buttonholes, or even dozen red roses in advance, and they'd be ready when requested during the voyage. Arrangements and pricings. So again, you have all these opportunities here, so you can order them or let your clients know, and they just call that number. But lots of opportunity. Culinary delights. All right, so you can special occasion, special ingredients, champagne, canapes, or something new. Your clients have a choice. If they're planning a celebration on board, we can add a little something special to any occasion. They can start their evening with a pre-dinner drink and canapes in their stateroom, or finish it on a high note with something sweet. So you have the cocktail masterclass for one, Laurent Pierre champagne afternoon tea for one, canapes, caviar, champagne and caviar, deluxe celebration fresh fruit basket, and a chocolate dipped strawberry. So they have their option of all those. Photography on board. Cunard voyage will be filled with wonderful moments guests can take home in their form of a photographic souvenir. Professional photographers will be on hand to capture the signature moments of your client's voyage in a variety of classic settings. Greetings from onboard card. Send a personalized message from the ship with the greetings from on board, and this comes with a 2x2, 5x4 guest pictures in moments including mounts, including ship's name plus 2 cards with the ship. You have a dual folder. Guests can pick up favorite 2 pictures from the voyage. You have the tri-tip book. If they can't choose between 2 pictures, this tri-tip book contains 3 5x4 images. The book is branded with the Cunard logo and ship name, and then digital files for the perfect way to remember the ship. The high resolution digital USB has all the images for safekeeping. And then gift credit. So if you can't decide on a treat for that special someone on board, why not let them choose for themselves? So you can buy gift cards in almost any denomination and use them to purchase a variety of goods, foods, experience, both on board and ashore. So you get gift credit that can be used across the boat for shore excursions, mementos, champagne, whatever they like. Dining credit, perfect. Foodie gift, which can be used for the specialty restaurants. Short experience credits can be used for their destinations, excursions. Shop credit can be used in the store shops. Spa credit can be used at the spa. Onboard bookshop and photography credit. So you have an option for all those. All right, celebration packages conclude offer our guests an array of customized options to enhance their voyage experience. From birthdays to anniversaries, these packages cater to special occasions, providing tailored amenities such as champagne, gourmet treats, floral arrangements, commemorative gifts. Whether it's a romantic getaway or a family reunion at sea, your clients can elevate their cruise with these exclusive offerings, creating unforgettable memories on board. So welcome on board package. So you can give them this, whatever the occasion. Welcome on board package includes for the voyage, when your client walks through the door of their perfectly prepared stateroom, they get a chilled bottle of champagne, arrangement of flowers, and decadent box of truffles. Vacation starts here. You have a birthday package. Whether it's a milestone year, 39th again, this is a great opportunity to spoil someone. Festivities include a cake, dinner at the steakhouse for 2, a bottle of Prosecco, and a formal portrait photograph. Celebration. Turn a special occasion into a treasured memory with celebration package at sea. Guest stateroom will be prepared with chilled bottle of champagne, arrangement of fresh flowers, box of decadent chocolates, pair of luxurious Cunard bathrobes and slippers, which are theirs to keep, and then a formal portrait photograph. And then the luxury celebration package. Once in a lifetime event calls for a very special celebration. Guest staterooms will be prepared with chilled bottle of champagne, arrangement of fresh flowers, decadent chocolates, Cunard bathrobes and slippers to keep, formal portrait photograph. Guests will enjoy breakfast in bed with half a bottle of champagne, and then book the day with a delicious evening of dining delights at the steakhouse at the veranda. All right, special requests. On Cunard, we are proud to accommodate many special requests from other lines would not even consider. Specific food or beverage, even specific brand, special diets, seating requests, special housekeeping requests, including the type of cleaners used, and special bedding. You can read the small print. Here are some examples. Personal scale in the stateroom, magnifying machine for guests to use when reading, having some furniture removed from the stateroom, adding a portable clothes rack in the stateroom, newspaper delivered daily, and the cigarillos. Okay. Grill suite special request. Cunard Concierge contacts guests who are reserved in the Queen's Room or Princess Suite 8 weeks before sailing to check on any special request. Many of the requests from our grill suite guests can be fulfilled at no additional charge. When sailing during the winter holidays on the Queen Mary Queen's Grill, guests may request a menorah or a holiday tree in their suite. All right, sale points. Your clients are counting on your expertise from the moment they begin discussing their journey with you. What better way to make them feel that their business matters to you than to check in with them periodically and guide them step by step through the document process. This is another opportunity for your clients to feel like they have chosen knowledgeable and careful travel advisor and decide that they never want to reserve through anyone else. Cunard offers special add-ons such as airline upgrades, sedan, limousine transfers, White Star luggage service, kennels, exclusive on the Queen Mary 2, enhance the travel experience and make travel to and from the ship smooth and effortlessly. Mentioning these desirable services gives your clients more flexibility in terms of their arrangements and also enables them to arrive more refreshed and relaxed as they embark. Some voyage preparation with your clients begin at the time of reservation. Take simple steps early to save extra work and fees later. Ensure that you have the correct spelling of names as they appear on your client's travel documents. If the names are spelled incorrectly, your clients can be denied boarding or pay change fees for correction after final payment. If you reserve air through Cunard, there may be additional fees for air changes. It is possible for air schedule to be canceled in the name and if the name, it must be corrected and the air is no longer available, okay? If your client are booked in Britannia accommodations and prefer fixed seating instead of open seating, request it early and avoid any wait list. Confirm your guests have passports and other needed documents. Failure to renew a passport to ensure that it is valid at least 6 months from the end of the voyage may result in denial of boarding. Failure to obtain a required visa may result in denial of boarding. Guests who do not intend to go ashore in a port that require a visa must still obtain the visa. Advise that all guests must complete all passage contract, which contains important terms and conditions that apply to all Cunard voyages and must be completed before arriving at the embarkation port. Pre-cruise comms. Okay. Communication. Pre-cruise communication sent to the lead guests from 2 months prior to their voyage. To their email address listed in the booking. All pre-cruise information is accessible via My Cunard as well. Click next to see the pre-cruise communication timeline. Note that these communications are a combination of emails and a mailed booklet. So communications timeline, day after booking, they get a welcome email. 51 days pre-voyage, they get a loyalty email. 45 days, they get shore experiences. 37 days, dining, bars, and lounges. 1 month prior to departure, the pre-cruise booklet, not an email, a posted booklet, contains what the guests need to know before they go, which is the same information presented in the pre-cruise emails. 24-day pre-voyage spa, 21-day online check-in, 18-day entertainment, 15-day important information, 6 days checklist and summary, 3 days health declaration, 2 days pre-voyage health declaration reminder. Pre-cruise service emails that are sent regardless of the guest's opt-in status. So they're going to get it no matter what, guys. So obviously they're staying in touch, so there's no excuse they shouldn't have this all prepared. 30 days before departure, a printed pre-voyage booklet will be mailed to your client. This personalized booklet will contain a message from the captain crew, brief details of the many features found on board, and what to pack. Important reminders about travel documents, pre and post, travel insurance, medical requirements, and more. Helpful links and a QR code for my Cunard terminal checklist. What your client must have when they arrive at the terminal, instructions on how to access My Voyage once they are boarded, and a helpful voyage checklist to get their vacation to a smooth start. Okay? Yeah, I thought this was only a 15-minute one. Kennels. All right. Kennels. We learned about this. Kennels are on the Queen Mary 2, a wonderful asset for clients on transatlantic crossings. Using the kennels to transport their dog or cat, clients can avoid difficulty in transporting pets by air. In many cases, the price and hassle is less for transport on the Queen Mary. Bringing your pet on a transatlantic crossing requires planning many months before the sailing, and space is very limited in the kennels, so make sure to plan ahead. Kennels are available to reserve on transatlantic crossings on board the Queen Mary. Queen Mary 2 is the only ship in the world to offer dedicated kennels at sea. We'll mention again that availability is very limited. Availability details and requirements and price, quote, call customer service or the kennel and get transferred to the kennels department. Only cats and dogs may travel in the kennels on the Queen Mary, and they may not leave the indoor-outdoor kennel area during their stay on board. So no, they can't come to your room. Detailed information, take the Cunard Kennels on Board training. All right, it's all in the details. From the moment their voyage booked, your clients begin customizing their vacation. Knowing the nuances of Cunard voyage will now allow you to help fine-tune the cruise experience. So prepare for embarking phase available. Did we go through this? Did we read this already? Okay, embarkation is day of the voyage. It's exciting day, but there's a lot to think about. Right preparation, the luggage, security, documentation process will run smoothly. They'll enjoy a stress-free start for their cruise vacation. Embarkation day can often set the tone for the rest of the voyage. So preparation is key to ensure it as swift and worry-free as possible. Guests will receive emails from us in the lead up to the voyage. These are especially helpful for making sure the guest is clear on what is required for embarkation. Available immediately after the booking is confirmed, My Cunard allows your clients to view a whole host of essential information about the booking voyages, including full vacation itinerary, which will incorporate any pre-purchase products, services, etc., and your onboard needs questionnaire, which guests can complete as soon as possible after looking if they have a specific medical and or mobile requirement. Any guest with accessibility and mobility requirements must complete your onboard needs questionnaire as soon as possible after booking their voyage to ensure that they will be provided assistance in the unlikely event of an emergency. These guests do not have to be booked into an accessible stateroom. If a guest with accessibility and mobility requirements does not complete the questionnaire before arriving at the pier, they may be denied boarding if all available onboard assistance is already allocated. Please be aware your onboard needs questionnaire must be completed personally by the guest. Okay, shore excursions. Guests can immerse themselves on exotic locations, brimming with culture, adventure, and natural beauty with our wide range of shore experiences, with excursions, trips, and tours to suit every age, ability, wallet. Our exciting range is available to book through My Cunard from 1 year before departure. In their My Cunard, your clients will find current pricing, complete details for every shore experience offered in each of the ports visited. Encourage your clients to book early to avoid disappointment. Bespoke experiences. Perhaps your clients are looking for something a little more out of the ordinary, traveling as a group, or eager to share adventures together on a tailor-made tour. They can see the highlights of their chosen ports in style as they're driven from place to place by a private driver. They can enhance the experience further by adding private guide to provide them with history and insight into local cultures in their own language. Our onboard shore excursion experience team can shape their time ashore to suit their personal requirements, giving them the perfect vacation with minimal stress. They can choose to replicate
This is long.
itinerary of one of the existing, where am I now? Minimal stress, they can choose itinerary existing popular shore excursions or work with the onboard team to create their own unique itinerary. Guests simply visit My Cunard after booking their cruise to browse through the bespoke experience options using the booking reference name and date of birth to log in. Once on board, they will visit the Shore Experiences team to customize the experience. Bespoke experiences are available 365 days a year before they set 365 days before they set sail. World Voyage Overland Tours give your World Voyage clients opportunity to spark in one port for a few days to explore even more iconic landmarks and destinations before they rejoin the ship in the next port of call. These especially important are for clients enhancing what is perhaps a once-in-a-lifetime voyage. These tours are commissionable at 5% because they must be reserved and paid prior to voyage. So your clients can research price and book an overland tour through their My Cunard. These tours are a great opportunity to assist your clients in enhancing their world voyage by visiting some of the most famous landmarks such as the Taj Mahal, the pyramids, the Great Wall of China, Africa's wealth, Petra. Availability of tours is dependent of the voyage itinerary that your clients have reserved. All right, guests can use My Cunard pre-booked shore excursions, Marcel wellness, beauty appointments, alternative dining, drink options, internet packages. Many products are slightly cheaper when booked online versus on board, and it pays to be organized. Guests can also use My Cunard to change their bed configuration, evening dining preference, and provide us with all the necessary contacts, passport information, next of kin. Okay. All right. Okay. Online check-in, Cunard Enhanced online check-in facility opens 21 days before embarkation. Guests will receive an email advising the online check-in is open for the cruise of My Cunard. Once logged in, enter passport information, payment information, and upload a photo. Guests with passport information completed and payment card registered are now checked in. Luggage tags. Once the guest uses My Cunard to check in online, they'll be able to print their luggage tag and boarding passes. Luggage tags include the guest name, stateroom, and simple instructions on how to fold and attach the bag to the luggage, or the thing to the luggage. Guests can print as many as they like. As long as their travels don't include flights, they can bring as many luggage as they wish on board, though each bag must weigh under 50 pounds and must be able to be stored in the guest room. Boarding pass can either be printed or downloaded onto your client's mobile device. Pro tip, always advise your clients to complete the online check-in process to avoid unnecessary delays. Check-in and security procedures. Guests must ensure that they have all their documentation with them when they arrive at the pier. Guests who do not check in online will have their details and photos taken at the check-in desk and will be handed their boarding pass. Oh, are we done? Are we done? Our brand story, all our itineraries, enriching, all enjoy, whatever guests choose to be discovered. It's a wonder, and iconic journeys, amazing entertainment, unique voyages. One Source Travel Advisory, take a look, click or tap to view everything that's available. So again, we've gone through this many times. Ooh, long one, long one, long one. All right, voyage preparation review. Congratulations, you completed the voyage review course material. Review the major options. Time between final payment and sailing is great opportunity for you to strengthen your client's loyalty. Number of steps you take early that will help your clients' concerns regarding the stress of travel and avoid issues to close the sail. Okay, close to sailing. Cunard offers special services, gifts that will provide a number of ways to say thank you to your clients for their business, thus further encouraging your clients to reserve with you again. And Cunard works to fulfill special requests whenever possible. Encourage your clients to make special requests early. Test your knowledge. Let's go. Ooh, that was a long one. Okay. All communication from Cunard to our guests is in electronic form. False, right? Because they send the book out, right? Correct. Perfect gifts for special guests include the following. All the above, right? Cakes, photos, culinary, fresh flowers, and gift. All the above. What documentation must your clients have with them on all international?
Passport.
Mhm.
Passport. Very good. What is the age restriction? That was 18, except in the US 21.
Yep.
Where may guests dine who do not wish to dress up?
Mm,
I would say,
uh,
what about the steakhouse?
I was,
oh, we have to dress up for the steakhouse, I think. No, wait. I don't know.
I'm
Like
gonna try this.
no, they don't dress up
No.
at the steakhouse.
Okay, so the steakhouse, so all but the main dining rooms, right? Cunard offers the following internet plans. Was it basic and premium or essential?
I don't remember.
It's
I think it's premium
Premium
and
and essential.
essential.
That's
Yeah,
what
essential.
it said. Correct. How do guests pay for goods and services? Only with the credit, everything on board is charged to their only cash tap. Yeah, everything is charged their card. What items do you recommend the guests pack in their carry-on?
Electronics, jewelry, cameras.
Yeah.
All right. Guests may only smoke cigars and pipes in
True.
churches.
That's true.
True.
What are some of the travel options that you can offer? All
Yep.
of them?
Air customization. Yeah, 100%.
Yay!
Well, I don't have the same. A
Okay.
personalized and printed pre-cruise booklet is mailed to guests at 30 days before departure.
Yes.
I think so.
It's 30 days. I didn't remember
Is
the
that
okay.
is that the only option?
It's true or false?
True. I would say true. Let me know.
Yes, that's correct.
Perfect.
What is the Merrill Wellness and Beauty offers the following experiences: barber service, aqua therapy, spa treatment, fitness room, or salon? All of them?
I would probably say yes.
One more.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wow, I got a real good one here. Drag and drop the correct descriptions to the matching package.
I'll probably have that one.
Okay, welcome aboard package.
Which may not do anything require visa.
Birthday package.
Apartment may be delayed.
Yeah.
Let Vacation, right, I guess, like form. False.
What other questions do you guys have?
Oh,
Not what
wow.
you had, I know that, some of them are.
Okay, I need this. I need help. Welcome aboard package. Setting the stage for your voyage, a chill bottle of champagne, fresh flowers, and truffle awaits guests before they walk in the door. The birthday package.
Wow.
A milestone year or their 21st again. Guests will enjoy a hand decorated cake, dinner at the steakhouse, and a bottle of wine. Okay, maybe it's a celebration and a luxury. Okay, celebration, I put a once in a lifetime event calls for.
And that's where you get the dinner and stuff.
Okay, so the celebration is a special occasion and a treasure memory with champagne, breakfast in bed, fresh flowers, chocolates, and more. And the luxury is a lifetime event, calls for a special celebration, complete with breakfast, evening. Okay. Still incorrect. Okay, it won't let me do it again.
Confusing, I'm sorry.
That's okay, babe.
That was a
What can occur if your clients do not have a required visa? They may have issues, disembarkment, they may be denied boarding, they may have to stay on the ship. I don't remember that. Do not have a required visa?
They need a visa even if they don't get off.
Right, they maybe have issues disembarking. Embarkment may be, I would say embarkment may be delayed.
I passed. Oh my God.
It said that they need the visa. So what's
Right, but it says if they do not have it, they will have issues disembarking, embarking may be delayed, and they may be denied boarding.
denied boarding? Is it more
Denied
than
boarding
one?
for sure. I think it was just
Or
denied
they,
boarding. I had that one. It was just
or
denied
they,
boarding.
or they may, okay, I'm gonna put denied boarding.
Yeah, that's what I had. It was true. Right?
Yeah. Yep, that's correct.
Yeah,
Denied boarding.
just had that one. Yep.
Okay, what considerations apply when packing clothing for Cunard voyage? Using the fitness center and pool, the number of gala evenings, time of the
All of
year.
them. I think it was all of them. I had that one too. And I got it right. It's all of them. Got it?
Yep, I'm waiting for it to come.
Yours
Correct.
confused. Yours is slow like mine. Mine's been slow too.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. It's only Cunard voyage guests can bring cats and dogs. Transatlantic crossing on the Queen Mary 2.
True.
True. Yeah.
Okay, what's this? Wellness and beauty offers. Is that all of them? Spa, salon. It's not the
Yeah,
barber.
I didn't
It's
have
all
that.
of them. It's all of them.
all of them.
I didn't have that one. I don't recall that one. Oh.
Okay, where can guests dine? We're not if they do not dress for the gala. So that's the buffet.
All of them except for the main dining rooms.
Right.
Was.
Yep, I had that one too.
Okay, that where it says where may guests dine who do not dress for the gala. So that's the
All of them,
buffet.
all of them but the main dining.
It doesn't
Yep.
have a main dining. It says their assigned restaurant.
Yeah, that one.
Assigned
Okay,
restaurant.
so
Yep.
they can go to the stateroom.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I didn't choose that, it was wrong.
I got a
Okay,
really bad
that's
storm going on here, Marnie. I might lose you if I lose my Wi-Fi. We
All
got a
right,
rail.
well, we're done for today once we finish
Okay, it's
this
just
one.
if I lose you.
okay.
Okay.
I'm done. I passed. Thank
Oh,
you.
yay. Good job. Good job, honey.
Everybody else pass?
I did. I hope everybody did. I haven't
All
heard.
right.
Yes.
So we have two more next week and then that's to get our captain
The captain one. Cool.
station. And then we just have the Commodore. So we maybe only have 2 weeks left. So
And that's in your April lineup then that you
Yep.
have? Perfect. So we're up to date then. Cool.
yep, and then tomorrow we're doing La Coleccion. I think that's the one where we earn a free hotel, hopefully in
tomorrow.
Mexico. So that's
Yep,
tomorrow
cool.
at 10 a.m. So have a great weekend, guys. Thanks for
You
hanging
too.
out.
Thanks, Lori.
Almost
Thank you so
3
much.
hours.
I
OMG.
know.
Yes.
15 minutes. We should have been done in 45 minutes, not 3 hours,
I
right?
know, crazy. Exactly.
That's
All
crazy.
right.
Have a good one, you
Enjoy.
guys. Yep.
Congratulations.
Good
Thank
night.
you.
All right, you're welcome.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
Yeah,
Thank
teamwork.
you.
Thank you. You
Good
guys are
week. Have a good weekend. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
great. You too. Bye-bye.